Welcome everyone. It's a wonderfully kind of nice, kind of not day out, and it's Sunday and it's Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to all of you that have one. Um, happy not to those who
Or that are one,
yeah, exactly,
or
or
if
that
you
are one. I forgot that people that watch YouTube videos can sometimes have kids. It's kind of crazy. Also,
that's
Kalani's
fucked
back.
up.
Yay!
Hello, everybody, I'm back. I have shitter audio quality for a little bit. You'll have to bear with me. I'm cooking mac and cheese right now,
Yeah,
and this is
yeah,
very important. It requires all of my attention. So but
yeah.
you know what they say: anything goes on these streams. And you know what I say? I want to go and cook some fucking mac and cheese.
Yeah, nah, it's pretty good. I always cook mac and cheese like unless I'm doing that Annie's method that I told you about. Um
Yeah,
I usually
which
just cook it like just like from scratch, but I cook it in like the fleeting pleasures way where it's like I make a shitty roux and then I like mix in some cheese and then I make an even shittier amount of butter melted in a pan and then I throw that on top and then I put the mac and cheese in that sauce, mix it around and that's it. And it's called a shitty fleeting pleasure because if you let that like cool down for longer than 5 minutes, it turns into a lump, like it's just a solid mass of congealed
you know
grease,
what?
cheese, and butter.
That's pretty similar to what I'm about to do right now because I don't have any milk and I didn't feel like going out to get milk.
Yes, I forgot
So,
about that.
so
Yeah.
yeah, so I'm literally just going to like put some butter in the pan, melt that shit down, put the fucking like powder in there, and then like I'm gonna melt an obscene amount of butter in there just to compensate, because you gotta do what you gotta do. And then I'm gonna put the fucking noodles back in there, put the powder in, and then bam, we got ourselves a box mac and cheese, and then homemade fried chicken that I made a couple days ago. Because
Nice, nice.
oh yeah, yeah, we're good.
Homemade fried chicken. I could never. I went through so like one of my favorite, like whenever I have like a friend, because like I have friends of like all age groups, but almost all of them are exclusively in their 20s right now. Um
Okay.
I love hearing stories of like people that are like 22, 23, 24, 25 that are just like I just moved out for the first time and I'm like I love hearing the discovery process. You know what I mean? Cuz like they will learn things and like that for by the way I forgot I two donations. I'll get through that. So ran with $2. Loved your cameo in the Abhuman video. Yeah, fucking um I literally only found out about that today when I was talking to Pancreas No Work, and he sent me. I made a joke about him losing to me 3 times in a row, and he's just sent me the timestamp of that video, and I thought that was really funny. Linky with the
Oh wait.
yeah, Linky
Oh,
with
go
the
ahead. Go
five
ahead. Go ahead.
dollars. Bones has already seen it, but Kalani, I recommend Redline. It's phenomenal. I'm not much of an anime person.
Ooh.
You
All
should
right.
watch it.
I have planned on watching Redline. It's something I've always wanted to
Is
watch.
good. But discovery process. It's like seeing someone come into their adulthood and not in like a philosophical way, in like a I never knew how to like what's one that I did? Like I never knew how to clean a blender because you don't no one tells you how to clean a blender unless you have like
Yeah.
a washing machine. I never had a washing machine. So or dishwasher, sorry. And one of the things that I think everybody has to go through is the literal trial by fire of learning how to actually deep fry or shallow fry things. And me, um, that was not an easy process. I almost burned down my basement apartment for the first apartment that I was in because I didn't know. I thought, yeah, you got to get the oil up to like a really high temperature. So I was like, okay, the scale goes to 10, so I'll put it on that. So I just cranked the heat on the oil in a pot on a stove.
So I grew up in a restaurant, so I had like kind of like a baseline knowledge of how this shit's supposed to work. But
So I was looking online. They're just like, oh, to check how like to check if your oil is good, after making it hot enough, just take a piece of your batter and throw it in the pot. And I did, and I threw it in the pot, and then it made that like horrible noise that sounds like a bubble popping on the metal at the bottom, like that tick, as you just like that hard click. And I'm like, that sounds okay. And then and I threw like one of those chicken in, and I immediately it was like as I saw like grease smoke come out of that, and I was like, oh, off the stove as I turned it off the stove, and yeah, I didn't light anything on fire, thank fuck, but I learned really quickly. Having a temp stick is really nice. I did not grow up as a chef in anything. I didn't even get like a fast food job until I was in my like early to mid 20s. But Scavenger's Reign? Scavenger's Reign. That sounds familiar. I think I've heard of. I'm gonna look this up really quickly. Someone, Alex Williamson, with the $5, recommending a Scavenger's Reign.
Is that like a game or something?
No, it's an anime. Scavenger's
Okay.
Reign. I don't think it's an anime. I don't know if it's Japanese produced. Yeah, no, it's not. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it was produced in the USA. It's just an interesting animation. I think Scavenger's Reign looks really good as like a tech demo, more so than it does like, or like an animation reel demo, more so than it does look like a good show. Every time I see it, I'm like, wow, this is a very interesting looking thing, but it literally just looks like it was produced to have a dude stunt on the abilities that they have as like an animator. So I've never been like that interested in it. It looks great. Like all of it looks really good, but like I'm never that interested in it. But yeah, my first two jobs were corner store cashier for like a year. And I worked like a summer as like a grave digger. So like and then I hit university for 4 years, and that's kind of my extent there. But I didn't work in food for like a while. I eventually had a roommate who was a chef, and he taught me kind of the basics of everything. But like looking back on it, I was like, I could have killed myself and everybody in that house that night. That was that was like, for those who don't know, don't do that. Don't do what I
Yeah,
just
obviously.
described.
Don't put oil up to max heat and then just throw a fat fucking piece of chicken in there. You will burn yourself and your house. You'll set shit on fire. Okay, I don't know who needs
Yeah,
to hear this, but you need to hear it. And
yeah,
so yeah, just know
yeah. But
just
yeah,
know that that's real.
people learning how to cook is really really fun because like I don't know, like just being like, oh, how long should I cook the chicken? And I'm like, okay, with most meats, you can get away with like, I didn't like what's the cook temp for the salmon? It's like 120. It doesn't matter. You can eat this shit raw. Okay, yeah, it's just gonna be a little slimy in the center. That's about it. It might have a weird texture. Like beef, people eat that as long as you sear the external sides of like a steak. You're fine. Ground beef, a little different, but like people eat that blue rare. Chicken, it's either cooked or death. It's
That's true.
yeah,
Uh,
it's 165 or dead.
Hold on a second, guys. I'm about to get HD. Watch as I turn. Boom. I am now HD. But I
Beautiful.
was gonna say, dude, this chicken that I ate, that I'm eating right now, I had to fucking, I was cutting shit, like, I was cutting fucking cross sections into this shit while I
Mm,
was cooking it to make sure that it was not pink anywhere.
yeah. I'd recommend a temp stick. That's what I got. Like I got one of those like little metal thermometers. I got it at a dollar store for like $2.
See,
Cause
I learned how to cook from my mom, so my mom just kind of used her eyes and shit, so.
I my dad and my mom, God bless their souls, they can't cook. I love my mom. I love my dad. He can cook some shit that's just like my dad cooks like an assembly line. Like he's pretty good at it. Like he'll make like thousands of a specific food in a year, and he'll get really good at it. He's like, if he makes anything involving pizza, he's a fucking savant because he learned how to make Chicago deep dish, and there's no Chicago deep dish place on my island. I don't even think there is one in like my province, but he that's his type of pizza. But outside of that, my dad is like everything is well done. Nothing has sauce. The only seasoning we use is salt and pepper, maybe not even pepper, and that's kind of it. He doesn't like any kind of vegetable, and I grew up in that kind of environment, so like I didn't know that onions are fucking delightful. Um, my mom thinks garlic is too strong, which is crazy.
That's so fucking funny, dude.
Yeah, no, they're very very stereotypical like Scottish descended. Oh, potato, that's a little too spicy for me. uh,
Oh man, Enoch does not like my new mic. It's just because the gain is really all the way up. Because some people, for whatever, Discord likes to fuck with me
I
sometimes.
I will state, it does sound like you're speaking into a tin can, less so than the gains there. It sounds like you're speaking out of a headset mic.
Really? What the fuck? Why is it? Oh my god! You know what I think it might be?
I think
Give me a
Discord might
sec.
have chosen a different mic.
It might have.
Yeah,
Give
I
me a
didn't
sec.
want.
How's this?
Perfect. You actually sound very high definition right now.
That's so fucking funny. Thanks, Enoch. I wouldn't have noticed. I would have gone the entire stream using my fucking webcam mic.
Awesome. Okay, so before we get too lost in the sauce, I want to propose something to the chat. So I have fucking Kolani messaged me the other day. Well, I messaged him. I was like, "Hey, you okay to stream?" He's like, "Yeah, we got to play a horror game." I'm like, nondescript. I like it. So I got 3 random horror games that I chose from just itch.io. Because if you guys don't know, itch.io horror games, the free ones, you will either find bangers or just absolute steaming dog shit. So I got 3 games. I'm going to put a poll in the chat with a shitty descriptor of like what I think they are. And you guys are gonna pick which one we play first. I'm gonna try and get through all of them, but I chose them in level of like potential quality. So like we got one that is, I think it's gonna be shitty. I think it's gonna be really shitty, but I had to pick it because I love this genre of game. And then we got one that looks like someone wanted to put their OCs in the back rooms, which I thought was interesting and has the potential to be interesting. It did have a gore warning. Sorry about that.
What the fuck was that?
Got a little too into it. It had a bit of a gore warning on it, so I'm like, okay, didn't see anything violent on the descriptor, but like whatever. And then we had one that I chose because it looked like Resident Evil Vietnam, so I kind of had to. So I'll make a poll. I'm not gonna tell you guys what it is because I don't want any of you to look this shit up. Engage, start a poll. Probably
That's right, everybody.
shitty YouTuber slop game. Oh, perfect. I have the things. OC back room, probably weird. Or Resident Evil Nam.
Okay. All right. Well, while you type all that shit out, I'm gonna just say, Matthew V, member for 9 months. Hold on a sec. I'm just gonna fucking click this.
Oh,
shit.
they redid their membership. I require a second part for the Blood Bowl video. One day, I'm trying to secure the views once again because it is that time of year. But like, I'm going to allow myself a break from 40K and Trench Crusade to talk about something that I really, really like soon. So we've been doing pretty okay. That Trench Crusade video didn't do that good. Didn't do that good. It did actually pretty bad. But that's okay. That was my present. That was my present to myself. I love Trench Crusade. But we'll get there. We'll get there. So you guys choose. We're going to try and get through all of them. But I just want to let you guys to choose like whatever is going to be there. Or what we're going to do first. Let me check. I have no preference, to be completely fair. Okay. So, Obukebi, Kolani, and everybody in chat, shall we engage in the book club for this week?
Ooh, let's engage in the book club. What
Yay!
was the title of the film that you asked us to watch?
So before I do that, I'm going to introduce the concept for anybody that's new here. Every week, Me and Kolani, we go back and forth, engaging in what I refer to as the Ultimate Book Club. The Ultimate Book Club is a concept where basically we can recommend the other person to do whatever. It can be reading, watching, engaging in an activity, leaving their house and doing whatever, but they have to do it within a reasonable, it has to be done within a week. So we go back and forth. We ask that the individual, like if anybody in chat is watching and they want to engage, they can do so as well. And yeah, so last week it was my turn, and to kind of capitalize on something that I was talking about, because we watched Sinners that week, and I was like, you know what this reminds me of? In a weird way, it reminds me of one of my favorite holdout films ever, and it was this cute little, very small budget Scottish horror film, Dog Soldiers. And I said, Kalani, you gotta go watch this little fucking darling. And I gotta ask, what did you think of Dog Soldiers?
Dog Soldiers was just a kind of movie that makes you say hell yeah.
Literally, yes.
Okay.
It's the perfect
is
7 out of 10.
It is like you sit down, you turn your brain off, and you watch a bunch of Irish dudes in the forest being like, we're on a routine training mission. I don't even fucking want to be here, mate. And then they fucking pull him out of the helicopter. He's like, I want to watch football. And bro, does he ever get to watch his football game? I don't think so.
No.
Unfortunately. Bro doesn't. Unfortunately, Joe does not get his football game. I felt so bad.
Yeah.
I was like, he just wanted to know who wins, bro. He had his priorities straight, but he's out here in the fucking forest. Which this movie had some pretty decent-ish twists. You know, they're not like twists that make you like go like, holy shit, but they're like, oh damn. You know, like they're like, all right, well, that did them. They got double crossed. What the fuck? Like this whole thing was like a setup.
Oh yeah. This movie, like, I absolutely adore it, and it's really funny because you can genuinely say that it follows, if you were to reduce it down to its bare minimum, basically the same plot as Sinners, but it is not nearly at the same level. It's like, one is trying to make you think, this one is just being like, you want to have some fun and watch some dudes scream Scottish slurs at people while shooting werewolves with guns? That'd be kind of cool, right? There's so many good physical bits in this, and it's a very well shot movie too.
I will say some parts of this movie like made me a little nostalgic because it made me remember times like I was filming things with friends who were film students.
Yeah.
And it was just us running through the forest with a camera.
Yeah.
You know?
No, for real.
No,
and all the actors did a great job too.
They did. Some of the acting scenes were really good. But that brings me to my gripe with how I watched this movie.
Okay.
So I did not pay to watch this movie. I watched it on Plex.
Ooh.
And I did not realize how many fucking ads there are on Plex. That was fucking awful, dog. Horrible.
Yeah.
Dude, I would like be in the middle of a scene and like 8 ads would come on and I'd be like, bro, get the fuck out of here. And I'd get distracted and I'd just start playing Clash Royale. I'd play like an entire fucking match of Clash Royale and the ads would just be finishing by the time I kicked somebody's ass. And then I'd look back up and I'd be like, all right, where were we again? Oh yeah, he's yelling at this guy at the table. You know?
Yeah. So there's see, luckily I just bought it off of YouTube to watch it when I was getting my refresher, so there was no ads. Still gotta say, it's such a fun fucking movie. There's so many good scenes. That like there's literally just a bunch of blink and you miss it scenes. Like one of the ones that I absolutely love every time is when the werewolves are like just fucking sieging this house. Okay, so if you could sum up the entire plot of the film, just like the spoilers for anybody who hasn't seen it, but like if you haven't seen Dog Soldiers, go watch Dog Soldiers. It's not brainless, but it is one of those movies that like you're gonna watch, and no matter who you are, you're gonna enjoy it. It's a very simple but fun film.
All right. So Dog Soldiers follows our guy, the main guy. I forget his fucking name. I think it was like Cooper, right? Yeah. Cooper. So Cooper's our main character, and you see him like at the beginning of the movie. Actually, no, the very beginning of the movie starts with like a young couple out on a date, and the girl gives her like partner. She's like, "Hi, here's the silver sword you always wanted," and he's like, "Oh, great!" And she's like, "Yeah, you just take care of that, okay? And you never know when you're gonna need it." Ha ha ha. And then they both And then they both immediately get killed by a werewolf in their tent. And then you're like, ma'am, fucking, what the fuck? they had it right there. They didn't use it. You know, well, I guess it's going to come back at some point in this movie because these two are not.
Last
And
5 minutes, yeah.
last 5 minutes of the movie. It's like the scene in Invader Zim, like the end of the Florpus movie, where they're like, "You keep an eye on that ham; it's gonna come back now." Yeah, the most. It's the fucking Chekhov's ham, you know. Like,
yeah.
Oh man. But yeah, so then he cuts to our main guy, and he is just on a mission, sort of like on like a training thing, and he like is being followed by some special ops asshole, and then special ops guy is like, huh, "We found you. You're pretty good at this, kid. Anyways, kill this dog." And he's like, "No, I'm not killing that dog. I don't want to." And he's like, "Kill it." And he's like, "No, I'm not fucking doing it." And so then the guy's like, "Oh, pussy." And he kills the dog right in front of him. And then so you're sensitive. The dog's getting shot.
It's kind of interesting because obviously now that we know what we know, like he's like, "Kill the dog." There's no reason. You better get used to killing dogs because we are going to be hunting dogs. Like, because that was the thing. But yeah, continue.
But anyways, he's like, "You're out, kid. You're not in the special ops." And he's like, "Fuck it. I didn't want to be in the special ops with you anyway, asshole." And so, cut to our main guy, and he's back with I keep forgetting his fucking name. What's the main guy's name again?
Cooper.
He's so forgettable. I'm sorry. Literally everybody else in his platoon is more memorable than he is.
I just like his actor a lot. I will say the best character in this is always going to be Spoon.
Yeah, well, personally, I was a big fan of Joe, but Spoonie was a close second.
Spoon, that one scene, I know we're skipping ahead a bit, but like when he fought, like I'm hoping every single person would fight, was so fun.
Oh, real quick, by the way, Linky with $4.99.
Oh yeah,
what's the name of the flop game? Garden of Banban. Have you know Canadian Pride Bones?
No,
is Garden of Banban Canadian?
I have no idea actually. I didn't actually know that game was Canadian. No, I'm not giving out the names because I don't want people to look them up too much. Because I want to keep it a secret. Is there Garden of Banban? But yes, continue.
So anyways, this guy, he ends up going out on like a routine. Cooper goes out on a routine training mission with his gang. His little platoon, and he's got the sergeant. He's got Spoon, and then I'm looking at the cast list right now.
Yeah, Spoon.
The guy who plays Spoon is Spoon. His name is Spoon Witherspoon.
Yeah. He's also very weird.
The actor?
No, just the character. He's literally a little bit of an oddball. That's the reason why his nickname is Spoon. Because also his name is Witherspoon. But yeah, continue.
Yeah, but no. Then you have like all the other characters. They're pretty interesting. Yeah, you have all the fucking soldier guys, and so they go out on a routine training mission. They're just supposed to be doing some shit in the mountains of Scotland, and the special ops guys are following them, and they're watching them go out into the forest. And the sergeant, they hang out. They tell each other stories by the campfire. And then everything is absolutely broken up by just a giant dead cow corpse falling in the middle of their...
Yeah, that was a really good scene. The sergeant was like really, really... The actor behind that, like, the devil owned his flesh because his spirit was made for heaven. Like, that was a really good scene.
I love that. That was really good. Yeah, I agree with that. And then it's immediately broken up with the giant cow falling. And so the guy's like, "The hell is that?" And then the special ops guy is like off in the distance, following them, being like, "All right, now they're getting close to they're getting close to the spot where we want them, And then that's when they start encountering these werewolves that start attacking them. And oh my god, the Garden of Banban developers are from Quebec? No fucking way. Quebecois pride, let's fucking go.
Do we need to make a pilgrimage? Do we need to... I mean, it's not even a pilgrimage for you. It's just, I don't know, like a 20-minute walk.
I gotta knock on their doors, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyways, they end up having to fight the werewolves. They meet a girl. She saves their asses. She supposedly she drags them to a mansion in the woods or whatever. And then this is where they try to hole up for most of the movie. And they're trying to stay safe until sunrise. And they want to kill all the fucking werewolves. And some people turn into werewolves. Some people turn into werewolf chow. A lot of explosions. A lot of guns. A lot of quotable lines and and a lot of gore ensue.
You ever go licking your own balls yet? Yeah, I didn't have any anyway. I'm like, oh yeah. And then he just started getting into a fist fight with a werewolf. Fucking
dude,
awesome.
there's a couple of werewolf fist fights at the end that I'm just like, why didn't they just start with this? It seems to be working better.
Yeah, well, to be fair, I think I said this before, like you even watched this, but I think these are my favorite like werewolves in all of like film. I think that this is like they are not superhuman monsters. They're very strong. And they have like, built-in knives that can disembowel you in their hands, and their teeth are very strong.
They're also bullet immune.
They regenerate, but they still feel pain, and you can still kind of put up a good fight if you know what you're doing. Again, shout out to that one scene where the character Spoon gets locked downstairs, where the werewolves are finally just like fully breaking into the house, and he just like he fights with the fucking fury and resolve of a man who is like, no, fuck you, I'm getting out of this. Like he is like pans, plates, knives, throwing random shit at the werewolf, fist fighting it, stabbing it like it owes him money, and then he's just trying his hardest. It's such a good fucking scene. Let me see if I can get the video up. Because it's really, really good.
So I like when the sergeant, like when he ends up turning into a werewolf, and like he's just like, yo, they can't hurt me anymore. I'm gonna fight them for you.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, dude. Also, I love the part where they're talking about if turning into a werewolf is like a piss where you gotta go,
yeah!
you gotta go, or you gotta hold it in like a shit.
Yeah. That's really funny. Everybody is so charismatic in this film. By the way, here's the scene we're talking about. I forgot that there's two versions of this scene. I can't play this scene with the volume on, unfortunately.
Oh.
Because there's a version where they maintained the rights, and then there's a version where they didn't maintain the rights. And
to what, to the song?
Yeah, and the song is Bad Moon Rising. The one on YouTube, it actually doesn't have the song.
Oh, good.
Let me just check really quickly. YouTube copyright YouTube copyright checker. I'm pretty sure. Let me just go on eProofs real quickly. Bad Moon Rising. I don't remember the name of the band. If I get dinged, I don't want to. Yeah. God damn it. Well, we're not going to play with audio, but basically, character is just fighting werewolves. It's really cool. We're just gonna play it. It's not nearly as cool because it's, if you were on Twitter for like a certain period, like last year, this exact scene became like a meme for a little bit because this guy just fucking fought with his whole spirit. Also, again, these are the best werewolf effects I've ever seen in a movie, and it's all practical, which is crazy. There's also that scene that I really, really like when the werewolves are sieging, and what's his name is just like hammering nails into the door, and then like a werewolf's hand sneaks through the mail slit, and then he just like starts hammering away at it at a rapid pace. It was so fucking funny.
I like how like kind of realistic the fighting is in a sense almost.
Oh no, it's very realistic because no one makes a stupid move in this. Everybody does what they feel like they could. Like with this specific scene, genuinely, that's how I would fucking handle it. Like if I was like, it's either life or death, fuck you, I'm going in. Like everything at my disposal is a weapon. I am not getting eaten by werewolves. But nah, this movie it's so fucking good. I fucking adore it. Fallen Chungus jump scare, Jesus. But nah, I fucking adore this movie. But I genuinely don't think there's much to say about it. It's just a really good movie. I wouldn't say it's fantastic, and I don't think it's one of those ones that's like going to change your like perspective on like films. It's not gonna give you any philosophical depth. It's like watching Predator, you know? Predator is a great film. Are you gonna feel philosophically awakened afterwards? No. You had a great time though. And that's kind of what I was like interested in about this. And I haven't watched this movie in a while, and yeah, I'm glad that I got to share it with you because it's one of my favorites. It is weird though. It's a Scottish production, and it is a very small budget too, which is crazy. If I remember correctly, it's like sub 5 mil, which is crazy for like the locations they were shooting in, because they were like in just straight up the Scottish Highlands, so they might not have gotten permission for all of that.
Hey, fuck it, just film that shit.
Yeah, I mean, who's gonna be like, I recognize that tree? You filmed right next to my tree. But yes,
Who gives a shit?
It's 2.3 million Great British Pounds, which would be about under 5 million for the time, which is a pretty small budget for this kind of film. But yeah, for those who didn't watch it, go watch Dog Soldiers. It's really good. Any closing thoughts?
Come have a go if you're hard enough.
Yes! Fucking hit with the fucking road flare in the middle of the forest. I legit pogged because I've never heard it. I forgot that he says that, and I forgot that that's not actually just a meme. That's just something some people say.
Yeah,
it's so good.
This is a fantastic film. If you want to turn your brain off, give it a go. And like I said, you can watch it on Plex. Just know you're going to be assaulted by a million fucking ads.
Or pirate it. You can do that too. It works.
Or you can also be a little yar pirate. You can be a cute little yar pirate.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Effects are great. Props are great. Pacing's great. There is at least one moment in this movie that if you're like a little bit like squeamish, you're gonna feel it. Just a little bit.
Yeah. It's a little, there's a little bit of sausage belly around.
Yeah, that's literally like when it was a little funny, and it was a moment of black comedy when like a guy got disemboweled, literally, and and he's just sitting there, his organs are spilling out, and like, yeah, that sucks. And then there's a dog that's like someone's pet dog that just grabs a hold of his organs and starts pulling on it like it's a rope. And he's like, someone kill that fucking dog. And the dog's owner's like, stop, not a chew toy. And that dog is just having the best time of their life. They just think it's a chew toy. And shout out to another one of the better scenes when they're like super gluing the guy's gut wound closed, and he's just like, just knock me out, hit me, come on, hit me. And then the guy just does like a lightning fast right cross directly to the fucking head. He falls back.
Yes, at him twice.
Yeah, he gets back up, looks at him and goes, you fucking pussy, and then he hits him again, and then he's out. The delivery was so good.
I love these guys. They're good.
Nah, it's good. I think it's cool, especially when like everything gets wrapped up. Like even at the end, you see the result of the football game. You see that England won 5-1 on Germany, and it's just it's a tabloid news thing. Werewolves ate my platoon.
Werewolves ate my platoon.
Yeah.
But yeah, what was I gonna say? So, shall we get into the horror games? And as you get that, let's see, what did they end up voting for? They ended up voting for Resident Evil Vietnam.
Yeah. Okay. Let me just check.
Are we gonna play all of these on the stream, or are
we
gonna
try to? I'm not too hung up about it. If we get through all of them, I'd like to. We'll play until we get tired. But so I'll
Just be sure to stream it to me so I don't
of
have to watch
course,
it.
of course. So, looks like I will end the poll now. Because I don't think OC Backroom probably weird is gonna go. Actually, I'll give it another 5 minutes, and then we'll do
Give it
it.
another
Just
5.
to give another brief description if people want to figure it out. And people who are just showing up because we did gain about 10 viewers since I set this up. But basically, what's on screen right now, the poll that is available to you is voting what game we're going to be playing for the first little bit of tonight. The one that is currently in the lead is Resident Evil Nam. It's basically just like, it looked like Resident Evil set in like a jungle scenario with a bunch of GIs. I'm not giving the names because I don't want people to look them up, but then there's that. Then the next one is it's all hand-drawn art, and it's a visual novel based off of someone's OCs that got stuck in an elevator that seems to be very themed after liminal spaces and shit, and there's a gore warning on it. So there is that. And then lastly is one that I love this genre, and that's the one that I have labeled as a probably shitty YouTuber slop. It's literally the game that's just like turn your lights off. There's a man in your room right now and he has a big scary gun. Like it's that, and those are really near and dear to my heart, and that one I can play through in probably less than 20 minutes. But I chose that one because it's obviously going to be shitty. So I'll give you guys another 3 minutes if you want to change around your decisions. That's what the current poll is. And then at quarter 2, we will start whatever is there. So Kalani, it's your turn to recommend. What would you like me to do for this week?
Ooh, let's go. So there is a movie that I've been meaning to watch, and it is on YouTube for everybody to watch. It is a little different from so I was originally going to keep the dog theme going, but I decided to break away from that today. So I want you to watch The Seventh Seal, the 1957 movie. It is by Ingmar Bergman, and it's subtitled, and there's a version of it you can watch on YouTube for free.
That's actually crazy. I haven't seen this film, but I've heard so much about it. This is such a weird pull, actually. So have you seen it or haven't you seen it?
I've watched a little bit of it, and I was
so you're just literally using this as an excuse for both of us to watch it and then talk about it next week. I accept this challenge. I think this is gonna be fun.
I mean, I watched a bit of it, and I really liked what I saw. I just never sat down to finish it. But now I'll have like the pressure.
I feel like this is I think this is gonna be one of those ones that's kind of funny because like this is the exact opposite of Dog Soldiers. I'm pretty sure this entire.
So, do you want to know what the movie I was going to recommend was?
Yeah, go for it.
Before it was gonna be Good Boy.
Yeah, you mentioned that, right?
Film. Yeah, I watched it last week. It's a Norwegian film. It's a horror film. Oh wait, Ran, which one have you seen, Good Boy or The Seventh Seal? You found it tedious?
They're saying The Seventh Seal.
Yeah,
it is a little bit older, and it's also old. Like, let me just check. So this is 1950. So this is literally just This is around a weird time. It's Swedish too, which is crazy.
Yeah, so Wikipedia says The Seventh Seal is a 1957 Swedish historical fantasy film written and directed by Ingmar Bergman. A historical fantasy, okay. Interesting. But yeah, it's set in Sweden during the Black Death. And it tells the journey of a knight who ends up playing a game of chess with death. Yeah.
I'm just trying to see here. This is
I don't know.
I know that this film was like popular. I'm just trying to see. So
I'm watching this movie because it was recommended a film recommended to watch by the fellow Newgrounds animator Snackers, and he's the one who recommended that we go and watch Sinners. And so I was like, all right, well, I'll trust his film taste, and we'll go watch The Seventh Seal.
Okay. See, I like these kinds of films because, like, so this is one of those films that if you go back in time, are you familiar with the Hays Code, or the basically just like the comics and movie authority code?
Yeah.
Yeah. So around the late 1940s, 1950s is when movies started to actually experiment with like different extremist topics that couldn't be talked about. And that's why in like this era you start to see very dark and very gritty ideas coming up, because people weren't getting like really in your face about it. I do like this idea. So The Seventh Seal is definitely one of those films that I'm like, okay, this is obviously one of those odd ones, but yes, we shall see. But it looks like the poll is done for the first game we will be playing tonight. So we are going to be playing a game that I saw and I thought was really, really cool, and it is called Jungle Rot.
Jungle Rot.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a free horror game on itch.io. So I'm going to attempt to stream the game now and hopefully have nothing horrible happen. I'm just gonna, because it's itch.io games, you can.
Yeah, you can't really filter shit out.
Sometimes
So if
you'll
someone says a
never-
gamer word in this game, we won't know.
Let me just.
Rand says a lot of movies worked around it. Fritz Lang did some cool stuff.
Yeah. Let's put you chat over.
But Rand, you want to know what a real tedious movie is? Fucking Rabbits by David Lynch.
Okay, but that's a Lynch film. Lynch is kind of weird.
Yeah, but I mean, dude, it's literally rabbits standing around, and then occasionally shit happens.
Yeah. That sounds like a David Lynch film. Share my screen. Application. So we are playing Jungle Rot. Now, I will state, I haven't played any of these games. Oh, so this is just a preview, because the game's not out yet. So we might not be going too far.
Okay, cool. And then we can play the second most voted for game in that, which is the OC Backrooms one.
Oof. It's a little loud.
I haven't seen Eraserhead, but maybe someday I'll give it a go.
I love these 60 frames, full screen resolution, pixelation. You could choose that.
Oh man, yeah, this is definitely PS1 style.
Yeah.
Man, you know what else is PS1 style?
Unlockable costumes.
Well, gang, I might have to plug something real quick. Is that all right, my friend?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you can.
My friends and I posted a cartoon on newgrounds.com, and it's on the front page right now. It's called Tron 2, the true sequel, or some shit like that. But my friends and I animated a cartoon in the PS1 style.
So
if you guys want to give it a watch, give it a go. It looks like Mega Man Legends. It's made for the Newgrounds Low Poly Day competition.
Okay, so, it is good. Sorry, I'm balancing a few hats here. And yes, focus. You should be a mod, so you should be able to point.
Oh yeah,
post
I
it
could
in
link
chat,
it.
Yeah. So this is
Yeah.
Jungle Rot. I literally just saw the cover and I'm like, wow, tank controls based. That is so PlayStation 1. That's so Resident Evil
In
2.
1970, the United States government deployed Reaper deep into the jungles of Vietnam.
So it literally is
armed
Vietnam,
with an
okay.
experimental toxin designed to help turn the tide of the war. Reaper's helicopter crashed, resulting in the contamination of surrounding areas. Unbeknownst even to those transporting it, the toxin brought on irreversible side effects.
Irreversible side effects.
1 week later,
I love that amateur voice acting.
It's very of the era. Oh, I hope this is like FMV shit. Like fucking.
Oh,
That
it
would be
looks like
so
it.
cool. That
Oh.
looks like Dino Crisis. Oh yes.
Taking in the scenery, Sergeant.
Nah, this CG's too good. What the fuck? Make it worse. Wait, why doesn't this look like Tekken?
Not a very talkative.
I mean, the aspect ratio is kind of. It's kind of nice. It's kind of bringing me back. POV. This is very cute. This is very nice. I like this so far. Aesthetically. It's very charming right off the bat, which is crazy. I've lost my team and my gear. I will not lose my life. I will not rot in this godforsaken jungle. I must escape. Okay. Alright, let's see what we got here. Let's see what we're looking at. Oh my god, that looks good. That's crispy. Is it tank control? Oh, you can do tank controls, or you can do,
like analog?
Yeah,
Oh,
straight.
man.
Baker, no. There appears to be bite wounds on his neck. Looks like he's holding something.
So this is Jungle Rot. I don't think this is a fully released game yet. I just found the demo. Oh, the Colt M1911, the gun that will outlive the heat death of the universe. Godspeed. You've taken handgun.
Rest easy, brother. I'll make them
Rest
pay.
I love the 2D texture of the guy's face on the battle. It's good.
Oh,
It's
Sergeant
Tony Hawk.
Sergeant John Crackhorn, 35, height 172 cent. Isn't that just 5'8"?
Yeah.
Wait,
This is age 34 actually. Linky with $10.
What?
V-Sync just means vertical sync. It caps the FPS to the refresh rate of your screen. If you have a screen that only does 60 Hz, by uncapping it, the FPS it tries mashing all the extra frames together. Good to know.
cool. So this is not Puppet Combo? I think this is just someone else. I didn't check who made it, I just got it. No, this is just obviously a callback to Resident Evil 1. Like, it just has all that vibe to it. Oh my god, it is an M1911! Pistol chambered in 45 ACP. Can I... Oh, we can do that thing. So in, like, old Resident Evil games, there was, like, a way to cheat the game where instead of, reloading in the game, you could just click combine ammunition and then reload from the menu. Good for removing...
So it says the... Sorry.
Go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead. Oh no, it says the programming is by Vexy, and then the graphics were by Dong Lechoso, and music by Dave DeVille. That's who made this.
Okay, so this game wants you to do, like, tank control, so I'll try and play that. How do I sprint? Okay.
Hey, Sullivan. Is that you? Oh, God.
Okay, so that's shoot. Can I... Oh, nope. God damn it. I'm trying to do the old Resident Evil thing. Where you, aim up. Oh, that's just... Okay. Oh, that's cool.
Oh my god, he's got acid bomb.
Status. Orange.
And he's got the fucking...
It's got a little itchy yuckies combined. Oh, yeah. Okay. So... Oh, bullets? Okay. Okay, I'm kind of picking... Of course, take handgun bullets.
Kill him!
Okay,
Yeah,
these zombies
yeah,
move a little
yeah.
faster than Resident Evil 1 zombies.
Yeah, dude, I don't... You know, I wonder how these people get infected, but, like, the main character is just immune in, like, these types of games, you know? Like, the zombies can chew on them all they want, but they never get infected.
My favorite explanation for that is that the only canon run for these games is actually the no-hit runs. Someone explained that to me. They're just like, oh yeah, because the only reason why you can actually make your way through these games. Oh god, Sanguinius, chat. Love your content. You're on my top Warhammer creators, and you're a large part of me getting into the lore. Thank you. You're very welcome. But I mean, I feel weird when people thank me for that, because like, I am alive because I have people that watch me, so I'm thanking you guys more than that. Not to be weird about it, but you know, Let's do a machete. Let's see how the machete goes.
Oh, the machete.
Yeah.
You kill the guy who's munching on the other guy, or?
I'm just doing. Oh, you fucker. Ah, no! I fell for
Oh,
it.
he attacked you in your weak spot. He's like, yes, get into the fucking camera, the no man's land.
Yeah.
Get into the twilight zone of cameras.
Oh, okay, dead.
Oh, you're dead. You're cooked.
Oh, he's eating.
Oh, he's chewing. He's going for the feet first.
Yeah. Give me them
He likes that
wiggly
shit.
wigglies.
Give me them dogs. I want them.
Yeah. Trick or treat, smell my feet. Ah!
Stay away from them.
Don't
do
touch.
that.
My dogs are mine and mine alone.
Man,
What's that fucking scene from the dude to the Boondocks? My dogs are mine and you can't have it. My dogs are mine and you can't have them.
What? It's been a while since I watched the Boondocks.
It's the don't worry, but it's the
Not
prison
you.
scene.
Ah!
God.
Oh God. It's beautiful. I wonder how they get these games to look like that. I wonder if this is made in like Godot or something. Cause damn, it's so perfectly PS1 style.
Yeah, no, there's a rush of these coming out because people are really getting back into this nostalgia wave for it. I'm just gonna.
Yeah, we're past the 2010s. Everything looks like the NES or SNES. Now we're getting into the part where people our age are getting nostalgic about PS1 and GameCube and all that shit. PS2.
Oh! Get jibbed!
Yes, be uncomfortable with compliments. I think you are, because you package a Warhammer in a way that actually makes us care about the lore. Does Warhammer do a bad job? Does GW do a bad job of like selling people on the lore of Warhammer?
Not necessarily a bad job of doing. Oh, you fuckers.
Oh my God.
Okay, so there isn't much of a scene transition for this game, it seems like. So I don't know if it wants me to deal with all these guys, but like, how am I doing? So as long as I'm here, nothing bad can happen to me.
Oh my God, dude. Get to the thatch. Get to the thatch roof. Get in there.
Thatch Bell, my favorite anime?
Yes. But actually, no. The wood seems weak. I've seen sturdier cardboard.
Thank you, John Crackhorn. I think I am very happy that there is like a degree of just nostalgia that's coming
Sergeant
from these.
John Crackhouse.
Dad, damn it!
Oh my God! Of course. Listen, you always gotta check the closets. You know. Listen,
Yeah.
you're a shit soldier, bro. You always gotta do that. Dude, they always go for the dogs. What the fuck is this?
Yeah, I've noticed. I'll try again.
Actually, no, they're going straight for your kneecaps, dog.
Yeah.
I don't know. You might just be bad at this game.
I think You're right. It's been a while since I played these kinds of games, but
Oh man.
also these corners are pretty
Rest
tight.
easy,
But this is a
brother.
very classic game
I'll
too.
make them pay.
John Crackhouse, yeah. This guy's name is actually John Crackhorn. Sergeant John Crackhorn.
You knocked on the machete doesn't do shit. It really does.
Yeah, it doesn't. It does not actually.
Why did they give you a weapon that doesn't do anything?
I will state for PlayStation 1 horror games that are like, oh, well.
Oh, what? So you can
So,
headshot
okay.
them.
So that was the thing that people used to do where like this last second that they got there, aim up.
Okay.
But it seems like they move a little faster in this game than others, so. Can I? Oh!
Oh, this guy's tasting pretty good.
Just don't fuck with him. Leave him be. He's just gonna let him enjoy his little snacky poo.
I like the taste of this boy right here.
I don't like this character.
Come on, snake down over here. You can walk on down that way, okay? I'm not gonna touch you. No, actually, no, I'm done with this guy. I'm coming for you.
Whee!
I found you.
Ah! God damn it!
Gotcha, bitch.
I'm out!
Oh! They're bombing mac and cheese all over you. I'm sorry, it's my fault. I didn't make it good enough.
It's side dog.
Because I didn't have the milk, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just pure butter. They're just like just throwing butter at you. My
are.
favorite like PS1 like throwback game right now that I could think of off the top of my head. Oh shit! So it is RNG crates. Gotcha. Has to be Crow Country. Don't know if you've seen that. Crow Country.
I've heard of it. I think I might have it. Maybe do I? I don't know. Oh wait, I know of it because you know.
I probably mentioned it because it's really good. I played through it.
Yeah.
It's very good. Bah, 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 bah! Oh well.
Oh, you did it.
Wait, is this true? Okay, so it's not true reload. It's like PS1 style is also stupidly easy to model. Very fair, but also kind of getting everything down in general in terms of the aesthetic is there. You can model this easy, but you got to make it crispy.
Oh, you got to get those textures just right.
Like the little tech, not the, oh god, what is it? Like the little.
Oh, Prussia wants to know what this week's book club is. This week's book club is the 1957 film The Seventh Seal by Ingmar Bergman.
Yeah.
I might as well just put that in the chat.
But yeah, one of the things that people forget is the little model tearing that happens on these guys. Like you just see the little snapping that happens because of it's basically to kind of mimic what interlaced frames did back in the day for CRT TVs. Because a lot of shit that like was like classic PlayStation 2 and PlayStation 1, those games were made with interlaced TVs in mind, so they had that kind of shit in it. And I could go on for days, but like, yeah, it's easy to make it, but harder to make it look good than you'd expect. At least from what I've heard. Oh, what's up? What's up? Wait, I can afford this. I don't like what that sound was, but okay.
They sound like me, dude. Oh. Whoa. His bro talked to his friend on Discord. He's like, "Hey, can you just kind of like moan for me?" He's like, "What?"
Okay. That's not what he said.
Ooh, I love that.
Hopefully I'll regain my honor.
Texture warping. That's a good transition. I like that.
Very Resident Evil 1. Big fan. I need to hear more of the voice acting, though.
And I hope it's shit.
Is right? Seems to be violently torn off. Wonder where it is. God. The fucking static backgrounds of like, what are they called? Like, pre-rendered. These pre-rendered backgrounds are so nice. I miss them. They're like one of my favorite parts about these throwback games because pre-rendered backgrounds just fell out of style because they were a means to an ends for those kinds of old games. Do you know how pre-renders work or no?
I mean, yeah, they would put like a picture in, right?
Yeah, a picture in a very basic frame mapping of what would, or not, like a basic like framework that would be there to just, wow.
Shit.
Oh. To allow you to kind of figure out what's there, but it was like a means to an ends.
Oh shit!
Okay.
That's cool.
Okay. That's really
they're
cute.
just
That's cute.
they're just trying to get style points, aren't they?
That's cute.
Ooh, there's a rifle.
Yeah.
You can get yourself a little snupper waffle.
I gotta switch to tank controls for like constantly pop in, pop out shit like this. So that's what tank controls were. They were used to kind of make it so that like when you transition between screens like that, it wasn't so jarring because you just had to press forward. Yeah. There's a.
Yeah.
Why does it say
That makes sense.
keyhole? I'll bet my last cigar.
It's locked. There's a keyhole. Shoot the fucking key, bro. You got a gun.
It's an armory, so maybe not the best idea. Wait, is my guy's face turning colors or some shit?
He's slowly zombifying. Could you
That would-
imagine if that was part of the game?
I'd be in. I'd be in. Gotta catch up on 3 book clubs. I'm so happy that some people are like vibing with the book club concept.
I'm pretty happy with that.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. The next one I'm gonna throw at you. You're not ready. You're not. Literally and figuratively, you're just not.
What, for the next one that you got
Yeah,
recommended?
for my next one. Yeah,
Bro's already ready with it. He's got like a list for the next 5.
I do. Don't you worry.
I just kind of fly by the seat of my pants for what I'm feeling that day.
Oh, how cool is this? Oh, love it. Classic shit.
Oh, green? On green, bro?
On green, bro.
Yeah.
I hope you die.
You found a pedal. On green. What don't you like about on green?
Ah, I can low swipe too. That's cool.
Yeah.
Can't.
Do you want to go into hole?
I don't want to. I don't think I can.
What? You can't? Weren't you able to go into the other hole?
Yeah, I think they said something about this one being a little bit deeper.
Okay.
Oh wait, I should probably. You know what? I got 60 bullets. I probably have enough to just waste whatever fuckers I see for the next little bit. So I'll do that.
Fresh was like, I would like to get. I quite like having the arrival of my streams being announced. So I would like to get that joke back. Holy shit, Brussels back! Let's go!
Oh god, I have a drink. Uh-oh.
Oh, that's true. Don't fuck your drink up. Let's see. Listen, my drink is in a bottle.
Mine's in a can, unfortunately. Oh, I thought that was you for a second. I was like, what the fuck?
It was partially me for a second. See, that's the problem. I sound like these people. I'm actually that was me you just killed. That was me in a previous life.
The most
That's what they all sound like,
cummiest
man.
noises I've ever heard.
The most bussin'est fucking zombies ever.
Nah.
Oh, hey, gun.
Can I? A pair
A
of
pair of
AK.
AK-47s. Both of them are missing recoil. Oh, you fuck. Shut up. Grab a spring from another thing.
Was
Get me out of this hell.
that's a box, dog. It's chill. It's fine.
One too many.
One too many boxes. Yeah.
One too many boxes. I don't need no more boxes.
Get in the hall, ball.
Ball. Ooh. Is that another ladder? No, it's a shelf.
Yeah. So, you're more of a GameCube kind of guy, right? Like that's your era.
GameCube, PS2. Yeah, that's more
Fair.
my era. I'm a little bit of a younger soul.
Well, same. I grew up with
So-
PlayStation 2, so I was PlayStation 2 and 1 were kind of my thing. Though PlayStation 1 only after.
I was on that GameCube, Wii, PS2, PS3.
I never had a Wii, and that's kind of the funniest part about like me as a person. Is my parents were like, "Nah, we'll get him whatever he wants when it comes to a console, like once every fucking 10 years." So they're just like, "Oh, he wants a fucking Xbox? We'll get him an Xbox." Or he's like, "Oh, wants a PlayStation 2? Cool." Never once did I want a Nintendo console, but my parents were like, "Ah, you should try. What are you?"
Oh.
Well, I don't like that.
That's fun. No, he's a friend. You should follow him. Oh, there he is.
That fucking spirit Halloween looking ass.
He wants you to chase. Oh, there's a little.
Is
bit of blood.
that Nixon?
Who is that's Nixon, bro.
Oh,
I
Johnson.
don't seem too fond of President Johnson. Yeah, President Johnson. That's the guy. Yeah. What pedals? Can you tell we're Canadian? Oh wait, you got the pedal though.
Oh,
pedal on fire.
very classic, Rizzy. You gotta use it from your inventory. There's no prompt. Oh, he's just full on pedaling that shit. All right.
Power's now restored. I biked the fuck out of that shit. I biked the fuck out of the power.
Yeah, yeah.
Blood seems fresh.
Wait, what does it say? Hope this is not Gary's blood. Okay, take a shot.
Who the fuck is Gary?
It's a reference to Resident Evil 1.
Oh, okay.
The blood
Taking a little quick
seems
shot.
fresh. Hope this isn't Chris's blood. They're wearing their inspiration on their sleeves. I'll stick with my machete. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, there he is. There they are.
Oh.
There they are. Oh! Hey, buddy.
I'm good.
Ooh.
Oh, their heads. That's adorable.
Yeah, they get a little tired if they chase you for too long. I think that's what the machete's for. Yeah. Oh, low swipe. Oh, they got the Minecraft sounds. Get a little further away so you can actually see when they. Oh, you know what? Never mind. You got this. You got this. You're such a gamer. Oh, is that a? It's a circular notation. I'm sure it lights somewhere.
What did I even need the power for?
I do not know.
I'm hearing some.
There's some glumply sounds coming on.
Let's do a little bap and tap.
Ooh, along the cheek.
Ah, fuck! I thought I was gonna be cute with it.
Nah, he. When you pause, he still moves. He's still gonna kill you behind that. He's gonna kill you behind that pause screen there, son.
Okay, now is there something
It's tough,
here?
though.
Now that like the doors, I'm trying to figure what the power was for because I couldn't really, whatever. But oh, we shall see.
Oh yeah, there's that mask.
Statue
with both eyes
missing.
Oh yeah. Bros.
Emphysema.
Do you have like a lighter or something?
No. Jungle remedies, topical spray for large wounds, not suitable for children under 3.
Can you use it on yourself to like heal?
Yeah, but I save it. You always, in these old games, you save until you're in the red. You wait until you're in the red before you do that. I don't know what that power was for, or what that spray was for, but that was
That was a dirty trick.
that was like, oh, button? Yeah, sure. I guess I gotta block the eyes or something. Any changes in here? No? Oh, we're doing the Resident Evil shuffle. We're just mashing up against shit.
And hoping it fucking works.
Yeah, it's pixel hunt bullshit, but like, you know, it's the shit I live for, right?
You like these types of games for some reason. Is there something on the left there?
Yeah.
Shining? Can you grab it?
Metal key.
Oh, you found the metal key.
What does it
It's
say?
the door.
That's that's Vietnamese. Okay. I would assume, or it's just gibberish. Oh, I couldn't see what was on the shelf, so I had to. That's fucking silly. They're silly for that. Oh, you can't see what's on the shelf. You just feel it. It's a key. Nah, there's no key there. I can't see shit. There's no key. Key? What are you talking about? Shut up. Shut up, poophead. To quote a
like
dear
the head
friend,
spider
poop
from-
in your hand and jack off.
Whoever that friend is, wise words.
I'm just gonna like, yeah. Ah!
Oh.
All right.
Exit stage left. Yay. Oh, hey, there's a machine gun. Is it yours? Hey!
A modified rifle. Modified
That's
rifle.
to say, we don't know how this thing's supposed to shoot. Come on.
I mean... Oh, is that literally everything that was in here? Oh, rifle magazine? We take those.
Hey. Are there more guns on the ground that you can pick up? Are you
I
allowed to
don't...
pick those
Oh,
up?
we got some...
Oh, shiny.
Oh.
Eyeball. Hey, 1 out of 2. And there's another one in the another magazine to the left.
Yeah, see that. This game, I'll be honest. When the full game comes out, I'm buying this. This is very charming.
Hell yeah.
This is like quintessential like $10 experience. Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, this is.
Does it feel any more powerful than the other one?
Oh!
Get that shetty.
Stand.
Let me just. No, hold on. I almost got him. Let me just rotate a little bit. No, okay. All right. Yeah, we'll go a couple swipes. There we go.
I love this. Oh, see, now that we're in the red, we can justifiably back in yellow. We're good. Oh, hi.
Oh my god, the first brown guy in the game. Wait, was he like a human?
I don't think so. Also, I do find it funny that that was the first thing that you said. That was very out of pocket, I guess.
Hey, look, I saw one of my people.
You know what? You know what?
I'm brown, I get to say that.
Fair, but also
like,
I'm
holy
pretty
shit.
sure he's just Vietnamese.
Yeah, I know, but he wasn't a zombie. You just killed him.
Yeah, he was a zombie. He was pretty zombie-ish. You can't tell me that's not.
No, he was. Every other zombie is fucking pale. All the other Vietnamese zombies are pale. And you see the one guy who's got blood in him still, and then you're like, kill him.
Fuck him.
Fuck him. I don't know if he's infected. Fuck him.
God'll know which one is his, so I'll leave it there. Is it still?
Do you remember where this key with the door is?
Yeah.
Door with the key?
I got the key. Is it still spewing gas in here? No. Okay.
No, you just don't touch it again. Put the eyeball in there though. Brown eyeball. That's one.
What happens if I? Okay, now there's gas, but less gas. It does look. Yeah, I just noticed in the chat. Yeah, it does look like the head crab from the Thing. That's a game I gotta play. The Thing video game. I have childhood actual memories of that game. Did you ever play that game?
No, I didn't.
It's fucking terrible, but like I love it. Can I? No, this is just this room. We're still mashing up on things. We're just figuring it out.
Oh. We're just trying to find our way through. Do you have like a mind map of this place at all, or are you just kind of fucking hoping?
I do have a mind map, just like kind of an idea of everything. I'm just figuring it out first. So there's that, and then over here was where the pedal bike was, but I do want to check over here just in case.
In case something special is showing up.
Yeah, just in case I miss some, because like you know, you never know.
Enoch says, "Would you ever play Half-Life, Arthur?"
Yeah. Half-Life is one of those games like I tried playing it. It's just like I get it. It's peak. But I always have like issues playing those kinds of games because like, see, this game is great because I can guarantee you this game is going to be like maybe it's like 6 hours at most. 6 to 10 hours is like perfect horror game length in my opinion for these kinds of games. But like Half-Life, that is like a 20-hour experience, and that I would just get so dogged down. I'm just like, okay, it's like it's good. Don't get me wrong. Oh, I could just poor bastard. Seems to have been split up. Okay, listen here, dickweed. Can I?
Pressure asks, but would you play Wizard with a gun?
Wizard with a gun seemed pretty fun. Not for me though. Okay, so I think I've explored everything. The only thing that I'm not 100% certain is
You're divine. Half-Life is one of those games you can tell why it was good for the time and which has aged agonizingly over time. I will say I have tried to play Half-Life before, and I am just it is kind of a slog, I will admit.
Yeah,
It's a little bit of a rough game.
I get why people liked it. You know what I mean? Like, I really, really do. Man, is it just not for me right now?
Maybe someday. You know what?
Maybe.
When you're older, you'll get it.
You're doing the fucking doing that impression that like Aaron Hansen of Game Grumps fame. I don't know why I had to say his name like that. Yeah, you know, Ego Raptor, that guy. You're doing that impression he did when he was like pretending to be like one of the game critics for like that kept mimicking James Rolfe back in the day. What a load
You
of
know
poopy
what?
shit.
That's not even what I'm trying to do. What I'm trying to do is I'm like low key. It's kind of like a Jeff impression.
That's also
Like-
very fair. That's also very fair.
Yeah. Probably Jeff anyway. That's how I would describe it. Good old tank, the Tankman.
I guess there's only one other place that I haven't been yet, and that's up. So I guess we're going back up because maybe turning on the power did something.
Yeah, I would think so.
We'll see.
I mean, you still haven't gone and used the key, have you?
I have. It went to the armory, and that's where I got the gun.
Just not paying attention.
Is that?
Get him! Enoch says, "Damn, I liked Half-Life. How about playing Noida? Noida'd be cool."
The name is familiar, but it's not. I'm drawing a blank for some reason right now.
Noida. It's a 2019 pixel platformer game.
You've
Noida's a
already lost
platform
me.
roguelike game.
Like, where with Half-Life, I played it with a friend, and I was like, this is pretty good. And they're like, yeah, I have good childhood memories because my dad played this. We're like, man, the idea of a... Ah!
Man.
The idea of
nice.
playing video games with your dad fucking is insanity to me. Because, like, my dad was such a, like, actual boomer that he never... Like-
My dad tried playing Mario Kart Double Dash with me once, and it was not good.
My dad tried to play
Played
Call of
Mario.
Duty 1, the first one.
On the spectrum of esoteric knowledge to mental illness, Noida is the spectrum. Noida is a game meant for the truly dreaming. Yeah.
Wait, why is that guy running away?
Get him. You have to get up real slow for you to shoot him.
Don't it? Don't.
Johnny Utah donated 2 mil to the LGBTQ community in reply. I hope they find a cure. I love that meme that's been going around. It's really funny. I'm sure it's mostly queer people making those memes anyway. I would hope.
Yeah.
You know, where it's like, it's a meme that could easily be co-opted by anybody who just like hates.
There you
hates
Found a
people.
Cuban cigar.
Easily hijackable meme, still very funny.
Thick Cuban. Increased pleasure.
I'm always looking to increase pleasure, my friend.
Much better.
Oh yeah.
Much better.
I got a cigar now. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hello, Cubano.
I like that. I like that. And from my perspective, that hell yeah was like at the exact same time.
Nice, nice.
Beauty.
I feel like I'm missing something, or maybe I'm just dumb. It's
I don't
just
know, bro. This
probably
game's
not.
unfinished.
Fair, but usually there's like a thank you for playing my silly game. Like there's that kind of notification at the end,
eventually.
and I'm just like, alright, cool.
Yeah, but you're not there. You're not there.
Yeah, I think I
for
probably just
sure.
missed something.
You might have.
Potentially.
I missed a little something there.
Oh, I got a helmet!
Ooh, that's my favorite play. Just kidding, it sucks. I hate Hamlet.
Yeah,
don't know why
Hamlet's
I said
kind of
that.
cool for like the idea, but I don't know. I never vibed with it. Like when I had to do Hamlet in like not university. I had to doing Hamlet in university. What fucking? That's a red flag.
Bro went to community college.
Yeah,
Not
literally.
that there's anything wrong with that.
It's like,
Not that there's anything
yes,
wrong.
welcome to your English lit class. We're studying Animal Farm today. What?
What's up? We're gonna be reading what's it called? The fucking To Kill a Mockingbird.
Yeah. Okay, we didn't even do that in high school. My high school was pretty well known for being very juvenile. Like, they didn't really teach anybody fucking anything. But I had a teacher one year that was really cool, and he made us read books that I have never seen on a reading list for any other high school. At least in my area. But we ended up doing My Sister's Keeper, which was... We did that in like grade 10, which is pretty wild because there's just a very, very graphic sex scene in that. And he wanted us to do this thing where like every time we'd do a reading for this book, everybody would read one page, and then we'd like go to the next person. Or sorry, we'd do like someone would read a page, and then someone else would read a page, and then so on and so forth, you know.
Yeah.
And
All right. Okay. Hold on. Okay. Go ahead. Go ahead.
what's up?
Oh no, don't worry about it. Finish.
And yeah, when the sex scene came up, he was like, yeah, I usually don't read that one. I usually let everybody else read that one in silence, and you probably understand why, because it was kind of graphic. And I'm like, this is like, we're like 14, dog. That's weird. But I don't know, man. Whatever makes you happiest, like whatever dinks your doink. But I don't know. I thought it was kind of interesting.
You're like, why are we reading this? Okay. I mean, listen, I read 1984 in high school, and that shit was like...
Dude, that sounds
that
based. I wish I did. We didn't do anything interesting like that. My high school was kind of shit.
Nah, Chief, we read 1984, we read To Kill a Mockingbird, we read, what is it?
Wait a second.
Fucking, what was it? It was, the one where the kids are on the island.
Oh, we did read that. Fucking Lord of the Flies. I
No,
actually really
Lord of the
enjoyed
Flies.
that book.
I hated that book.
Really?
This is so stupid. You know, I like as a kid, I just hated, like books where it was like it insisted upon itself.
What? Shut. Hush.
I was like, how do I describe this? Back in the day, I didn't know how to describe it. Now I know. It insists upon itself. That was the issue I had with it as a kid. I was like, this is stupid. I was like, no kid acts like this. I would never act like this.
Fair, but also you gotta remember that this was written by a bunch of British individuals whom... The Brits always have a very peculiar set of morals involving damn near anything, where they can be upset about, like, nothing, everything, or... Why am I breathing fire?
Huh? Because you're smoking. Oh wait, yeah, see, you're smoking.
Yeah, that's just a big fucking plume, though. That's weird.
Listen, I guess the people who made this game don't smoke, but they know people from the in the Vietnam War would have smoked.
That's really funny.
Have you ever schmingled a bit before in your life?
Nah, but I've been...
You never been a schmungler?
Nah, I've been around people who smoked a lot of things, honestly. You know... I think I stand by it that and this is gonna be... Man, there's no easy way for me to say this and not sound fucking deranged, but I think that everybody at some point in their life has to live in a crack house. I just think everybody should be forced to. It's just like... You know
it's like, all right, buddy, time to do your time in the hall.
Like, literally, like, I had like 2 months. I had 2 months, and then the guy, then one of the guys that I lived with, he threatened to kill me, and I'm like, you know what? I'm out. I'm peed. I think everybody should. I think that like you just get real up close and oh my fucking god, there was you know,
Real
just
up
getting real up
close.
close and personal, just like, you know, just getting there and learning like, oh, so this is what it looks like all the time. It's just always like this. That's crazy.
Enoch said, "What's on that box? Looks like a flashlight. Did you miss a flashlight?"
Where?
I don't know. I wasn't looking. I'm trying to keep my hands busy myself. You know,
It sounds like you're just self-reporting for jaking it.
I'm not jaking it. I'm not jaking. I would never jake it on stream. I did my time in the crack shack, no more. So I didn't necessarily spend time in the crack house. But
Oh wow, you
I
peeked
did.
that one. Bike ring? Okay, I'll go back.
Yeah. So I did my time in like a really shitty place. So I don't know if you remember this, Arthur. Do you remember when I first moved out of my parents' house? Like,
No,
friends
because
at that time?
you and me, like, again, we talk mostly when I'm like when we're just hanging out. So like we don't really message each other behind the scenes. So like I don't know a lot about your personal life back then, because usually we would just shoot the shit back then.
That's true, yeah. And then we wouldn't talk about like all the super like serious shit. Okay, so I had to move out of my parents' house on short notice for certain reasons. Uh, you know, tangentially related. Happy Pride Month, everybody. But
Yeah!
but yeah, no. So I had to move out of my parents' house last minute, and I ended up really needing a place to stay. So the fastest place I could find was like this random like student housing situation, and it was run by this like old lady, or not old lady. She was like middle aged, but you know she was old to me at the time. I was like maybe
Wait,
20,
I think I just saw
20,
something.
21. But
What?
yeah, so she was like 20 or 21. I was 20 or 21 years old. But like, anyways, it was like a very like in construction, student housing situation, and I went and I moved in, and the thing is like the lady said she would have a place ready for me, but that it was under construction, and so it was. I was like, okay, cool. I'm gonna have like a brand new little spot, you know.
Of course.
But the thing is, it wasn't finished because this is like mid-pandemic that this happened. So she was like, yeah, so it's not done. I'm gonna have to cancel on you, and I was like, please, lady, you have no clue. I have to get out like yesterday, you know. And she's like, okay, well, I guess I have something for you, but it's not very good. And I'm like,
That's
what
never...
is it?
Yeah. Oh, hello from Halifax, Nova Scotia. Hell yeah, I'm in Cape Breton myself. I don't... You know, if you think I'm doxing myself, that implies that anybody is willing to go to Cape Breton. I'm just saying. So, Godspeed with that. It's an island. There's a lot. But continue.
But yeah, no. But as I was saying, I got like dragged into this situation, like, or I decided to move in, and she's like, okay, well, I have this sunroom that you can stay in, and I was like, yeah, sure, I'll stay in a sunroom. Fuck it. I get there, and it looks like the most fucking, like 2000s older brother core room. Like, there's a broken mirror with a bunch of like stickers, like Monster Energy, Monster Energy shit all over the place, and like, I don't know, it's just moldy in the room. There's no like proper windows, so it's just kind of in the air, you know, like open air. Like the summer like humidity was in, and I was like, man, this is gonna be rough during the winter. And my friend who is now currently my roommate, she goes in and she's like, you're not living here. And I was like, I don't know, I mean, I could do this. And she's like, no,
around, yeah.
She's like, we're not letting you sleep in here. And so she's like, ask the landlady if you can sleep in the living room. And I was like, okay. And so I asked the landlady, I was like, yo, is it fine? And she's like, well, if it's fine with everybody else, I guess. And I was like, okay. And so for like 6 months, I slept in the living room of a student housing situation. And it was just like a Filipino guy and like a bunch of Chinese dudes who like didn't speak English very well. And one of the Chinese dudes, he would like walk around in his underwear, you know. like the tidy whities, you know. He looked like he had Dookie in his diaper or some shit. It was like the most weirdly oversized fucking thing. But yeah, so it was so funny. I was just like, yeah, sure, whatever. And like I tried to I like at one point like we had like a proper, well, I say proper. It was literally him like showing me his phone, being like, "Oh, do you know this?" And I'm like, "Yeah, that's Super Sentai." He's like, "Oh, you know the real name? Yeah, that's Super. He's a Power Ranger." And I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Yeah, it's just Power Rangers over here, but I don't know what Super Sentai is." And he's like, "Oh, do you know this?" And I'm like, "Yeah, that's Iron Man." He's like, "I like that." And I'm like, "Okay, cool."
It's really good, actually.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It was like that.
I
That
don't
was
know.
the extent of the
I
conversation.
gotta say, I really like the. I like that. This. I gotta say that whenever someone does something good for me at some point, that'd be really funny.
And like, yeah, so I was again. This is like the most depressing situation I've ever lived in, ever. Second, you know,
I get
this is
it.
a rough time. This is right before I moved to Montreal, by the way. But yeah, eventually one of the guys moves out, and I get his room, and I'm like, holy shit, I have like an actual bed here. That's crazy, you know, because I was sleeping on like a fold-out couch bed for the longest time that I brought with me. With like no mattress or like mattress top or anything on top of that shit. I was just sleeping on the raw couch.
I've been there as well. It's not exactly pleasant, but I get it. You got a ball on a budget. You do what you can. It's never easy, but like, yeah, I do respect it. My story is not nearly as dramatic. Or maybe it is. I don't know. For me, it's like the same kind of deal. Kind of a rough home life. Nothing to do with my parents. More just like, you know, ready to move out. We don't really get along as well as we used to. Things got better over time, but like, what are... Oh, fish. I'm not going there. Oh, well, I guess
there.
So.
Hell yeah.
But ended up meeting a friend who's like, yeah, we're getting a bunch of people into an apartment. We had these low-rent apartments that I lived in. And they weren't great. How do I even say this properly? It's like low rent in what I could consider the worst way possible. Just a bunch of duplexes where no one checks how many people are actually in the apartment as opposed to who signed the lease.
Yeah.
So, like, we had, I think, 10 people in there. Me included. I got the entire basement because that place... I probably would have developed a lung condition if I stayed down there long.
Is that you? This jungle is evil. What? Who's there? Hey, don't come any closer.
This jungle is evil.
Wait. Alright. Okay, I see what I can do with that. Shotgun shells. Don't come here closer. But yeah, one of the guys that I was living with, he did just sell crack. I know, not much of a segue to go back in, but I'm just...
No, you're just gonna keep going. You're like, all right, fuck it, I digress.
Oh, you have... Okay, you can have more, yeah. So he was... He sold crack rock, freebase, whatever you want to call it. And everybody in the neighborhood that I lived in took from him. So there. That wasn't fun. And because of that, I had to deal with like a bunch of crackheads showing up every now and then and being like, oh, by the way, is so-and-so home? And I'm like, no. He's like, I know he's in there. And I'm like, we're doing this again. Okay. He's like, well, we were kind of fiending a little bit, and he'd come out and be like, oh, sorry, I can't give you what you want right now because you gotta, just so you know, all the shit I have is like, he would do this thing where like the first couple weeks that he got like a shipment in, he would just sell like pretty pure, straight up coke, but like after a little bit he started cutting it, and like he really enjoyed telling me about how he would cut his cocaine. So his thing was creatine, which I thought was interesting. I'm not even joking. Just a bunch of buff crackheads everywhere. It's great.
You would cut.
And he explained it why, too. He'd cut his coke with creatine because creatine retains more moisture, which makes the more acidic properties of cocaine not as acidic in your nose. So they're basically
you're giving everybody free fucking like advice here, like
no, it makes the high worse though, from what I've heard.
From what I've heard, for us to be like, I didn't do it.
Safe. I got under the wire with that one. Just saying, you know, you gotta do your thing. No, not once. I've never not even joking. I've never taken any narcotic. I haven't even drank before. But nah, and then I'd have to deal with like crackheads, and it was only like 2 months, but like it was a fucking wild 2 months, I will state. But yeah, no, he'd show up and he's unstable. Like everybody I know is like, he's unstable, and not even in like a, oh, he's kind of funny. No, this is like, he threatened to actually kill me if he ever saw me again. And then when I saw him, he's like, what's up, you watch Andrew Tate? I'm like, no! There's no way that and Andrew Tate end up good.
Julian Urbaniak with a solid piece of advice saying, just say in Minecraft, Arthur. I'll kill you in Minecraft.
Yeah, I guess.
Real quick, we got a couple of really nice comments. So we said, Christy Rogers said, hi from France. Bonjour du Canada. Bienvenue au stream. Next, I said, Mac with some cheese said, I ate some delicious mac and cheese. Cape Breton. Arthur is from Breton from TES. I don't know. You have to tell. No. Okay. DJ Deadbeat says, Arthur, I need advice. I'm getting back into 40k tabletop. What model should I paint first?
What do you have access to?
Well, just give them some. Clearly they're like, just give me whatever as a recommendation.
Space Marines. Just get into Space Marines. That's usually the best ones to get with.
All right.
Because if you do so, you're able to like do a lot more. You can maneuver things however you want, and they're always a lot easier that way. So. You can build however you wish in whatever direction you want, but yeah. But yeah, so he would, like, at the beginning of the month, whenever he would, like, get his, like, shipment, and he would cut his coke with, like, nothing. It'd be mostly pure, but, like, as things would go on, he'd just stretch it out with, like, creatine. And he'd be super upfront with whatever crackheads he was dealing with. He'd just be like, hey, congratulations on making it another month of living. You can have what I have here, but just so you know, it's not really high quality stuff. It's literally like that. Because apparently you might not be able to make crack out of creatine cut coke, which I didn't know that.
Of course, why would you? You're a good boy.
Yeah, I only lived there for like, I think 2 months. The rent was $200. All in.
That's good.
Yeah, that's good. Is it? Is it really?
I'd take that.
That's a good deal. I'd take that deal. I'd take that deal in a minute. Damn fine deal.
Dandy deal, bro. I'd take that shit.
Yeah, there's some stories I had in there. They partied every night. I remember there was like one night that they all did DMT accidentally, and I was the only sober one in the house. They just kept drinking from the same glass, not really informing any of the other people. They're like, oh yeah, that's the cup we used to create the fucking DMT in. So we had just a bunch of people that were full on just tripping balls. And they had weapons in the house that like you should not ever have, especially, I don't know, like, like again, crack dealer friend, not really a friend. Again, guy who tried to kill me.
Crack dealer tried to kill you. Yeah.
Yeah, not tried to. It's a very odd story how that happened.
Well, threatened to kill you. Why was he so mad at you?
It's a long story. Basically, I kept complaining about like how untidy the house was because I'm a clean person. I would clean up after the house, and like I would make sure that things are tidy. Like just fucking animal shit. Like, oh my god, you don't put a bag in the garbage bag, and then they just start throwing wet garbage in the garbage bin, and then like I'm like this. You're just putting pure rot in like a little boxer. So I cleaned it out, and then before I had a chance to put the bag in, they put more wet garbage in it like within 5-minute period, which is fucking insane. And I would complain to like a friend of mine who was another roommate that lived there. And I will state this for the record, he is one of those guys that I've mellowed out, but if you would have talked to me like a year ago and like a year ago and earlier, if I ever saw him again, it would have been on sight. And I'm not even a violent person. I would have fucking attacked him. Cause like me and him, we were buddies. His nickname was The Bridge, and it was such a shitty nickname because there was a party that was thrown at that house, because of course it was. It's a crack dungeon, but like his little party was thrown, and he was sitting in the breachway to like a room, and everybody just didn't know his name because he was kind of new to the environment. So he just would sit down in there, and people would walk over him, and they're just like, "Oh my god, guys, look who it is! It's The Bridge!" And then they're like, "The Bridge? What do you mean?" And it's just like, "Yeah, because you have to walk over to get in here. You're The Bridge." And we're like, "That's not how a bridge works." But like, okay.
No, I think that's how a bridge works.
Yeah, okay.
You walk over a bridge to get across something, right?
Sure.
What? Okay, hold on. I need to know. Hold on.
It's more of a door than anything.
Oh my.
What do you mean? He's not a door, though. A bridge isn't a door.
A bridge is not a door, but yes. So he is. I would vent to him about shit because I was like, yeah, he's kind of like same shit. Like he had his issues and like with like everybody that was there, but he would say like really like significantly worse shit than me, talking about how like one of the couples that we lived with, like they should have broken up years ago. They're horrible people and so on and so forth. But we're like, yeah, it was kind of fucked. But we would kind of go back and forth, and I'd vent to him like I'm really tired of them like blasting music at 3 a.m. because their fucked sleep schedule. Because I was in university at this time, and like I need that time to work and shit, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, and then one day, he just like intentionally showed the crack dealer guy all of our DMs, and I'm just like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And yeah, and that's why he threatened
He was on
to,
your shit list for a while.
yeah, so he threatened to kill me because I was just like venting to him, and he lied. He said that that it was just me that was kind of saying shit like that, but no, the bridge in fact did as well. And what is this game? This is Jungle Rot. And yeah,
It's free to download the demo on itch.io, which is what we're playing right now.
this demo is going for a while. I think we'll play for like a few more. Then we'll call it, because we do got 2 other games to play. But I'm enjoying this. This is pretty cute.
Yeah, it's such a little game. So far, it's just been you finding shit and going places, but not so much lore shit has happened, I guess.
Yeah. Wait, what are we doing? Only had something to ignite it.
A lightor? If only I had something in my pockets to ignite it that the player could grab and then turn on.
But yeah, so yeah, basically he lied and said that I was talking shit the entire time, which I guess to a degree I was, but also him just showing that was so out of pocket and kind of horrible to me. Oh, I almost died. So yeah, I was kind of pissed at that for a little bit. I mellowed out, not entirely, but I did.
Yeah, you know what? I'm in a better place now, so I'll let you have that. However, bridge. It's on site.
Yankee 1,
Nice.
this is Reaper 9
Oh,
actual.
God.
What's your status? Over.
What is this Discord call audio?
No, this is like unregistered hypercam 2 kind of shit.
That sounds like you.
A little bit.
Sounds like you on this fucking screen.
Found key piece B. Where does this key go?
I better get out of here.
Oh,
I better get out of here.
I love this guy's voice. I love like that like default cool guy voice.
it is very default cool guy, yes.
I mean, it's cool.
Yeah. Gate key,
Present.
middle key might fit into a gate somewhere. Did we find a gate somewhere? I don't remember. I remember there was a gate, yeah. A gay.
There was a gay. Yeah. I
Happy
saw that.
Pride Month, everyone.
Happy Pride Month, everybody.
Yeah, I remember there was a gate. And I think that's probably going to be the end of the demo. If this keeps going past that, I'd be like, wow, this is...
This is quite the extensive demo.
Yeah.
Brothers call me the bridge.
They
call me the bridge.
When I was a kid, they called me the seesaw. I don't know.
When I was a kid, people called me the seesaw, but now I'm the bridge. They call him the what? Door of sorts.
A door of sorts. That's awesome. Where? I know I remember seeing a gate. I just can't remember where.
Oh, dude, Prushel's back. I didn't even see the chat. Oh my God, Prushel's back up.
I can't bang on my table because like I have drinks everywhere, but also I know it's out here. I just can't for the life of me remember where.
It's like Chunks being called the It's like Chunks being called the drink. Okay, listen. I loved that meme. I loved that meme so much when it was out. I was quoting that shit fucking every day. Not every word, mind you. Not every word. But I was calling myself the drink.
When I was a kid, they called me the juice box.
But now I'm the drink.
That's a pretty good meme. It's pretty solid.
They call him the what? A beverage of sorts is probably the best retort. I didn't mean for the Seuss-esque rhyme to happen, but...
Is this? No, this is not. Come on. Oh, excuse me. Gate. Gate. No, this is where it came from. Okay, so it's the other way. Camera angle's a little confusing, but we got it. We got it.
Time to backtrack, everybody. Time to backtrack.
There it is. Gate. Later, can I have the food? Oh shit! Did we escape?
Is there gonna be a zombie in the door?
It's
There's
usually
gonna be a zombie in there.
you managed to escape the jungle rot for now. Thank you for playing our game. Oh, this isn't a demo. This is like the actual full game. Okay.
Oh, shit.
I found all the secrets. Healing kits used. Submit to continue. Okay, you know what? That was a solid experience. If that was the entire thing, that's a solid experience. I thought that was pretty cool. I got it was like an hour, beat the whole game. That's good. I like that. So for those who don't know, this is Jungle Rot. It's available on itch.io for free. It's pretty cute. Nothing too crazy. Just seems like a short little experience, and I am a fan of that.
Yeah, yeah. We love ourselves a little bite-sized game. Just like how I'm a fan of a nice bite-sized little movie that is about 90 minutes long.
Is this a Seventh Seal reference?
Huh? No.
Oh.
Not really. I just like when movies were short.
Yeah.
I watched Toy Story. I watched Toy Story with my roommate because I had that shit on VHS, and I just decided to put it on while I was like folding laundry, and she came in, so we watched the movie together. And then she was like, "Oh, that's a short movie," and I was like, "Yeah, it is.
It's good. It's a good movie.
It's good.
It's like watching like the original Pokemon movies. It's like all of them are pretty good. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So, now you want to put it up to? Should we put it up to a vote for which of the next two we should play? Or
Let's just go. Let's just go based off of like the second most voted, which was the Backrooms OC shit.
Backrooms OC shit. Okay, so I'm gonna piss and then we're gonna play this. I'll be back in like a second.
For a bit there, I thought you said Jungle Rut, which sounded like a very different game to what you were playing. So, so now I know you're a furry.
I'm gonna leave that in your capable hands to mock this man.
No. I went to Vietnam and got the yellow fever. Oh boy. Interesting experience. Oh my god. Oh man, so how is everybody doing on this fine evening? I'm enjoying it myself. I'm I'm at that point where I might have to turn the AC on again. I don't know why I haven't. I'm starting to get all sweaty like, and I don't know why I didn't. So give me a sec. I'm gonna just press the button that makes the air nice. Hell yeah, we're back. I'm the furry here. Don't steal my thing, Linky. You are a furry. That's right. God, I hate typing on mobile. Heretic. My high school friends called me the friend Tasmo. That's good. First got self-reported. I am the furry. God, I hate typing. But yeah. So how's everybody doing tonight? I just got left alone. I didn't realize that that Connor actually expected me to roast this guy for like a full bathroom break's worth. And normally what we would do is I would draw something on MS Paint for you guys, but I guess we're not doing that today. Did any of you guys watch Dog Soldiers? What did you guys think of the movie?
Hello.
I'm curious. Hello.
I also got some raisins.
Oh, we got some raisins.
Yeah.
Beauty.
Okay. Let's launch this game that I've never played before and see if it is immediately incredibly. I love fucking launchgame.exe. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Don't forget to stream it to me so I can react at the same time.
Ooh. I vibe with the music.
Okay. Let me see if I vibe with the music.
Let's see if I vibe with the music, because everyone wants to know what Kolani thinks.
So everybody, it's really loud, so I'm gonna turn this down really quickly.
Elevator Hitch.
Yes. So we are going to be playing the next game, which is. Come on, don't be a bitch about this. Come on.
Elevator Hitch by Rachel Draws This. Oh man, I see why you said OC Backrooms game. Oh my goodness, these are just this is the most happy Pride Month game ever.
Yeah,
this is for sure.
I don't think it is, but I think they want it to be, or maybe it is. I haven't looked up anything about it. It looks interesting.
Listen, I'm looking at the fucking game and I'm looking at the pictures of the game, and like there's like a tall blonde guy who's super confident and cocky, and then there's a short black haired guy with glasses, and he's also in a suit and he's all nervous like, oh. So yeah, clearly they got a thing going.
Games built on Chromium cannot be captured using game capture. Oh okay, so I have to use window capture for this. Gotcha. Cool. Whatever. So this should work. Hey, look at this. Okay. Oh, this is a very weird aspect ratio now that I'm looking at this. It's coming up as weird on my screen, but yeah. So everybody, this is Elevator Hitch. This is a game that I saw, and if you look up the person who made it, this is either going to be really, really good or exactly what you think it's going to be. And this all depends on if it's voice acted. If it's voice acted, I'm not gonna stomach this actually.
No, Arthur, we have to voice act this together. Who do you want to be? Do you want to be Do you want to be Twink Boy or do you want to be Tall Boy?
No,
we're doing this. No, we're doing this.
I deny you.
Do it for the content. Do it for the content.
No.
Do it for the content.
game is a work of fiction. There may be contents of a graphic death, blood, gore, fucking. Okay. Camera movement, left and right. So we're using fin. Where the fuck is the fin? I didn't see all that. What's the?
Okay, 3
Press
dots.
Z and
Press Z to
enter.
I mean, it runs like a Visual Boy Advance game. That's all you need to know.
You walk inside the
walk
lobby.
inside the lobby.
It's busy. There's a receptionist desk, but they're on the phone. They shoo you away before you can ask anything. It's a normal amount of people to be here. It's not the weekend, but it still feels crowded. They all seem to know where they're going. You're a soon-to-be employee here. You have somewhere to be, too. My dyslexia is going fucking crazy tonight for some reason. It's easy to get lost here. Your interview's not on the first floor. You know that, at least. The elevator doesn't have anyone inside when it opens for you. Press Z to enter.
I'm sorry, we're Canadian. We should be saying Zed. Hold the door!
Oh, nice pair of brogues! Traffic was
Traffic was awful today, am I right? Actually barely made it here on time. Not like that boss will take that excuse again.
I'm kind of trying to open the scene.
Top floor.
I'm actually going. Okay, I didn't hit a button there. Okay.
You too? What a coincidence.
Chat. You see it too, right? Like, this is what I was talking about, where this game might be great, but there's an energy here.
Or it might be yaoi slop.
That's what I mean. It's either going to be great, or this is going to be created by one of those self-admitted girly pops that really, really likes a lot of gore art, which...
I'm looking at the fucking,
don't spoil the surprise. Oh, God. I don't think I've seen you around before. Who are you? Introduce yourself. I thought that was the new gay.
Okay, no. I guess his text is in red or green, and then the tall guy is blue. So who do you want to be? Do you want to be the tall guy or do you want to be the twink?
I'll just read whatever. They're definitely fucking... Is this going to be Bible Black? Are you fucking over 40? What the... Bible Black. God, I haven't heard that.
It's either
I can guarantee you worse shit has come out in recent years. God. It's either a horror game or your horror game.
Because US says, oh no, this game is going wrong. Celestine server direction. I don't even know.
Someone! Ping Celestine! Tell them! Tell the people! Okay, I'm just gonna introduce myself.
Yeah, just do that.
I have to click that. Press 1, 2, or 3.
Press
1. Chase. The name's Chase Beckley. Chase Beckley. All right. Make sure you remember it. Okay, I wish that they did the thing that like it was standard in visual novels where the person who's speaking is like the person who's in the little box at the bottom there.
Yeah.
Someone who won't take the time to learn your name, right? Right. Okay, so red text is that.
Yeah, okay.
It's just he's not speaking that often.
Oh, so I think he wants the guy to... Okay, I guess now he's already introduced himself. You guess now you can press 1.
So it doesn't matter to you, does it? I'm the new guy. I'm here for an interview with...
Oh, so you're new. I get you. I've been here for ages. You won't have to worry at all as long as I'm here.
Yeah, This is going to be gay horror. I can feel it. Or maybe we're just typecasting. You don't know. That haircut though. These hairs. I read The Killing Stalking.
Their hair is so floofy. Their hair is so floofy.
Yeah, I know. These literally look. The guy on the left does, at least in this frame, look a little bit like the dude from Killing Stalking, or at least my very poor recollection of that shit show.
I don't even remember.
Don't.
That fucking thing.
Don't. It's not worth it. Their name's Bryce.
The name's Bryce Striker.
Sorry. Bryce Striker and
You can just call me Bryce Striker. No, I think it's the same guy. He's just introducing himself twice over.
Yeah, but the other guy's
Texas
Chase
Blue,
Beckley or some shit, right?
Easy, I guess. Full-time employee of the month, mountaineer of the corporate ladder. Company expert, agency firm specialist.
Okay.
And part-time stock trader.
There it is.
Sorry, I didn't catch all that. Whatever. Who says doesn't matter to me.
Never mind. Oh no. Oh no.
How did they make a name sound gay? Listen, you know, Prushel.
Oh, wait a second. This just turned into something.
Ooh,
Wait
it's
a
Persona
second.
now.
Wait a second. What am I?
Click on the buttons.
Wait a second. Okay, this is now something. That doesn't usually happen, right?
Why are you asking me? You think I know every office-related problem?
Are the buttons still... Button doesn't seem to work. Oh, floor 2. Okay, floor 2. Okay, we're going to floor 2. Wait, can I move forward?
Can you click on the void space in front of you? Okay. There's a little note.
This isn't the floor I need to get to. Something we can use to safely get out of here on this floor. We should check this floor for anything useful.
Good idea. I was about to say the exact thing.
So, do you want to step out and check it out?
Wait, you want me to go?
I'm not using an emulator. This is exactly just what the game is.
I'm more of an ideas man. Sorry, pal.
But it was my idea.
Maybe you can head out while I stand guard in here. Make sure nothing bad happens while you're doing the easy work.
But what if it's dangerous? Okay, nothing bad has happened, but like, okay.
I'm sure you'll think of something. You're the ideas man, after all.
I thought, again, my dyslexia is going into overdrive. I thought that said I'll kill myself now. Put one of your shoes to make sure it's safe.
What am I, what? Do you even realize how ridiculous that request is?
Apparently not.
And let me explain it to you. These are Augusti Kuth 73 edition.
I didn't
coworker shoe.
do it. Okay, this game is a little clicky. Throw in coworker shoe. Well, I gotta. Hey, what are you not? Shoe lies unharmed. Count
yourself lucky.
Sure. Yeah, let's see what's in the void floor. Yeah, something about this room feels awful. Like chewing on wads of cotton.
Tell me about it. Who would pair Heart of Palm wall painting with beach dune carpeting? Oh, he's gay.
Everything. Everything we've been seeing. I'd argue there's more upsetting parts, but he's not wrong about the color choices here. They're so gay. They're so gay. They're just so gay. Happy Pride Month, everyone. Okay, what's that note say? The sticky note stuck on the wall. Give it something alive? Hole in the wall. Put something in it? Nah, I got nothing. It seems stuck to the floor.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Okay,
guess
I don't have
you can
anything
check
alive.
Floor 2. Or floor 3, sorry.
Yeah, let's go to floor 3, see what happens. We found out the most gay character to ever gay. Nah, I've seen gayer. The
Holy shit, Leisure Suit Larry ref?
The elevator
even
feels
know.
weirdly humid. My glasses start fogging up when looking too close. Why can't I see anything? Who's on your face is coming from your front. Step in. I'm good.
No, step in. See what happens.
Nah, I think we're gonna edge that. We're just gonna
edge that.
We're gonna edge dying. Because I know apparently there's some violent shit. But I also, on the lowest of gays, had like my finger on the censor button. It's just like, wait a second, I feel something. I feel something. I don't know. Can I?
There's a little something special coming
It's not
on.
opening.
I'm not too worried about it. For all we know, the answer is probably right behind our noses.
You mean under?
That's what I said.
Thank God I'm Mexican and not gay.
Alright, no palas, Jesus.
Alright, let's go to 5. Let's go to 5. That's a very out-of-pocket thing to say.
Wouldn't it be funny if Stryker just suddenly died horribly for no reason? Wouldn't that? I think it'd be fucking hilarious if either of these characters
What?
died. Huh. My mouth tastes funny. Spent nuclear fuel chamber. The fuck kind of office building is this? This is Riddle School.
I literally was about to say, you feel like you melt just looking at this pool. Your nose starts bleeding. Back of your throat tastes like tinfoil. I should probably not be in this room. Let's go to 6 then and see what happens. This is... Oh.
Oh, cool. Cozy little office space.
Are all the cubicles this small?
I wouldn't know. I've had an impressive enough first interview to get an office to myself.
Would you happen to be related to any of the CEOs?
How'd you know?
Lucky guess. Okay, this place seems chill. Let's look at the drawers. Go through someone else's drawers is pretty rude. Open drawers.
Yeah.
You know what?
Fucking do it.
Let's see what happened. What is the strongest attribute of a great employee? Ambition, morality, a functional left kidney, and reliability. What is the second stage of grief? Anger, bargaining, confusion, depression. I'm pretty sure confusion isn't one of those. I wish I knew this. How long do spent nuclear fuel rods remain radioactive? 4. 14. 14 by 1, 2 by 3, 2 by 1, 46 by... Okay. I'm good, actually. I don't know what
No, do it. Just do it. Fucking do it. The content.
Dial
An office phone.
I
Dial it,
don't
yeah.
have a phone number to dial on there.
Sure.
A prop computer doesn't
prop
seem to work. In fact, it seems to be made of cardboard. Oh. Seems stuck to the floor.
Linky said we don't talk about Riddle School. I know the creator is fucked up.
Yeah. Those games were kind of fun, though.
Adam Santos, oh god, a job application, terrifying. That is the scariest part of the game so far, I will say.
Okay.
Ew.
It smells like roadkill in here. Something's definitely rotting. Yeah, it's the fucking pig carcasses, ding-dongs.
It smells like roadkill in here. Something's definitely rotting. It's disgusting in here. Like, I'm just. Can we hurry it up? Oh shit! His hand is now covered in blood. I'm gonna go back to keep being the lookout. You've been a real help. Good luck, buddy.
He's wiping his hand on my suit. Gay.
Is this toxic yaoi?
God damn.
Doesn't look like there's anything there. Okay.
I don't know. Is this one of those things where you like grab something? Is there? I guess it's not a living thing. I guess because it's not alive. So you can't really donate that.
Why do
Oh
they...
man, he's got a beard growing.
Wait. Is that?
Ugh, why do I look like that?
He kind of looks like
so it's a
part 3
mirror.
Joseph Joestar.
A little bit, yeah.
Who are you? Oh, newest employee here. Nice meeting some friendly faces. And who would you two be? I'm gonna introduce myself because it's going to be really funny.
The name's Clayton Cox. Don't wear it out. See, he does change his name every time.
Okay, this is interesting. Kind of exploring. Have you found any? Well, say, I just got an idea. Maybe we could stick with you guys and work together. Twice the eyes looking for outs. Outs. Then let's be real. Between the two of us, it's not like these two morons are any help, right?
Hey.
Oh my god.
Why is he all stanky like that?
So what did you say? You know what? Fuck it. Well, isn't that great? You wouldn't happen to know the weight limit of these things, right? No, I don't think so. Good. Just making sure.
What?
Wait a second.
Why is he looking at us like that?
Oh.
UD8, stranger danger.
What?
Oh, they killed you. They took your place.
Oh. Alright, let's try that again. I mean, that was floor 8, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh, okay, so it immediately, like, starts us back off there. Okay, okay. Oh, this is new. Fuck.
Sorry, I must be seeing things.
I think that it implies
Exactly,
that they
that's the
see
spirit.
things. Okay, okay. Alright. Get pranked, nerd. Alright. That's the spirit. I'm optimistic about this. Oh, that's new.
Okay.
Alright.
I guess you're supposed to find creative ways to die in this, maybe? So yeah, I guess, who knows? Fuck it. If you're gonna restart here, might as well go inside that hole, right?
Oh, I'll check the other floors first and see what happens, right? Okay, we're... Why wouldn't I be? Sorry. No, not did I can recall. Wait, I'm getting my roles mixed up here.
Why do you ask?
It's just... Never mind. Make sure to stay safe is all.
Keep yourself safe. Aww. You know, the trick to negotiations is to crack the weaker one first. When they get desperate enough,
Then you throw them a bone by acting like you understand them. And you'll hook them up for sure.
You sure you don't remember anything?
Remember what?
Never mind. I'm good. I'm not fucking with these guys. This button doesn't seem to work. Okay, so 9 and 1 don't work. You know what? Let's go to 2 and just see what happens. Chad, how we feeling? How we feeling about this game?
How are you feeling about this game? Get prank nerd. Pee pee poo poo. Okay. God, they yowed and then eat. True.
1. Let's do this. 1. Me. What do I... Oh, I don't even have anything.
Huh.
Weird.
I don't see any. Oh, something grab you.
Ending number 2. Hole.
Alright.
I'm not twinkish enough. I'm not.
Alright, hold on. Do you want to switch? I could be the twink and then you can be the big guy.
Sure. I think I just
died.
Wait, yeah, we're doing that now. Oh, did you? I must have been looking away.
Okay. What do you want to pick?
I was gonna say, do you not care?
Okay.
Why should I? You look more than fine to me. Sounds like you're just looking for an easy excuse.
Never mind.
All right. Let's go to floor 3. Actually, wait a second. I think I have an idea.
What?
It asks for something organic, but also after.
Yeah, the meat room.
You can feel a warm breeze on your face. It's coming from in front of you. Step in.
Yeah, why not? Fuck it.
You step into the...
ED3A dark.
Okay.
So there's a 3B, so...
I think I know every office-related problem. Yeah, I get the... Oh, that's you, sorry.
Yeah. No, seriously, I think I'm dying.
Really? How long have you been working here? People usually don't start saying that until at least a few months in. Fucking raise. We're good. Casually almost chokes on a raisin. Alright. I see how it is. What was it? The meat room? Because it wants to...
Yeah,
the whole wanted me to feed it something.
Yeah, I think it's number 4. Or, yeah, right? 6,
We'll check.
7?
Six got rejected from the closet. Once he's out, he's out. Wait, no. Then it was 7.
Okay, it was 5, right? 7? Okay, never mind.
You can't see my keyboard, so it's like... Yeah, here we go.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's number 7. Okay, cool. Can you grab one of them?
I think I need a knife? Something sharp, maybe?
Okay. Did you go through the office drawer last time?
Yeah, let's do the office drawer. Wait,
Yeah.
wrong one.
Or maybe the questionnaire. Like, you have to do it.
Yeah, let's do the questionnaire. Nope. Is it 4? I bet there was a scissors in the office. You're very potentially right. 5? Then it was 6. What a mysterious and gay game.
Oh, it's an ashtray.
It's pretty rude. Open the drawers.
This game,
yes.
like, it feels longer than the last one for some reason. I don't know why.
It's kind of...
Going through someone else's drawers is pretty rude. Open drawers,
Yes.
yes.
Okay, let's
Okay,
fill out the questionnaire. Yes. Question 1. What is the strongest attribute of a great employee? Choose from the following answers. I can see the paper, please.
Probably.
Why do I...
3.
Yeah, knowing this game, I'd probably say 3. What is the second stage of grief? Kolani, could you play co-pilot really quickly and figure that one out?
Yeah, sure.
I'm pretty sure it's
Stages of
bargaining.
grief.
Is either bargaining or depression?
Denial, anger.
Anger.
Yeah, so
Okay,
anger is
so
the
it's
first
A.
Denial, anger, bargaining, depression, and acceptance. So it's anger.
1. Okay, next co-pilot. How long do spent nuclear fuel rods remain radioactive?
Hold on. Nuclear fuel rods remain radioactive. Within 1,000 to 10,000 years.
I'm assuming they're gonna say
10,000.
yeah.
10,000.
So C.
And then 4. What the fuck could this be?
You know what I'm gonna do?
What?
When in doubt, pick C. If you don't know the answer, just pick. Oh, there's C, D, E. Oh, C. You chose answer C. Put the fish back in the jar. You hear something rattling inside. But again, you check to notice.
Oh, you rejected.
Paper tore itself in half.
Oh, shit.
Rejected. How we feeling, Kolani?
I think we're done with this game.
Yeah, this went the... Ice gave us 2 possibilities. This could be great, or it could be kind of bad. And I think the reason...
Kind of bad, Cam.
I don't think... I think I can't say that in my right mind that this is kind of bad. Because you know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of Day of the Tentacle. A very, very obtuse puzzle game. But I feel like this game does not make its puzzle mechanics up front. So, like, to kind of give, like, a general criticism, I think that there is no through line that I've seen. Maybe I haven't explored all the rooms immediately, but there isn't enough options to answer questions that are there. There's no miniature questions. It's literally like, oh, so you're doing all the research in order to figure out the job application. That's probably the first one. Cool, but it's like... There's no immediate idea of what I'm supposed to do first in order to figure that out other than looking it up, right? Outside of that, I do think the game, like, the pacing is kind of weird and a little awkward, but outside of that positive-wise, aesthetics, there's something here. Like, I think if the game mechanics were a little bit less obtuse, I would enjoy it more. And I'm not even saying the game's bad. I'm just saying that I don't enjoy this style of, like, puzzle hunt where it's a little bit too obtuse. It also might just not be a good stream game for me. Next thing, aesthetics, as much as we were kind of shitting on it for being obvious, kind of like, these are my OCs, it does look good. Everything being hand-drawn and everything kind of having, like, this, like, 1980s backrooms aesthetic definitely did help. It did look kind of cool, but it kind of devolved from 1980s back rooms to, and now you're just in a pink room. Another criticism that I can definitely give is, man, those death animations are literally just like done. It's just like
it's a frame.
It is a frame. It's not my favorite. The thing that I think this game is going to make me do is I might try out the rest of this person's games, because this isn't their only one. If you find their page on itch.io, and if you could say their name for me, I didn't have it up right now.
It was, hold on a sec, I do have it here. This is by Studio Investigrave. Rachel draws this, and Ekrix made this together, I believe.
Yeah, Rachel Draws This is the one that, like, if you go on their...
It's the published,
If you go on the itch.io page, that's where I find a lot of these games that have a very similar aesthetic. There's a few of them, and it does make me curious to see what else they've done, so I kind of want to look into it. It's just that this one, I will state, is a bit of a miss. Just, it doesn't, it's like, it's almost there. Like, the turning around the elevator, that's a mwah. I like that gimmick. It's like a 3D, but not really. It's like 2.5D. It's kind of cool.
Oh wait, Rotten Paradise. I think friends of mine have drawn one of the characters from this person's game, so I guess they have been making games for a while.
Rotten Paradise?
Yeah. Yeah. They were drawing the guy with the armpit hair.
Let me just check. Elevator Hitch by Rachel draws this. View All by Rachel draws this. Married in Red.
You know what?
Dead Plates.
I'll link the games that we're playing right now in chat. So the first one we played was Jungle Rot. The second one was Elevator Hitch, the one that like we got on screen right now. And then we're probably gonna move on to the next one shortly, but I don't know what that is. It is.
We have. I'll be honest. This music, I'm vibing. I do vibe to elevator music. I will state I'm pretty lame like that.
Yeah.
But the last game, I would say that like I would rather play like 1,000 elevator hitches where I'm just like I'm not meshing with this, than play like one of these games because it's just such slop. At least from what I was seeing.
Yeah.
Not to downplay anybody's creative efforts because you're allowed to make whatever games you'd like, and I think that like having more games is better than having less games, and so on and so forth. But why is there a folder that's just called Songs of Praise? I swear to fuck if you make me go through folders to play this game. We're going to be playing a new game. We're now going to be playing... This is going to be so uncomfortably loud. I love and detest... Oh, yeah, put my fucking computer in safe mode, why don't you? Thank you. I love when all of my icons get shuffled. Oh, I clicked off, and it immediately crashed. Cool. Can we not do this right now? Can we just have, like, a functioning fucking game right now? I can't even, like, show entire screen devices. No. If you're not gonna allow me to do, like, borderless window... Can I please? Please? Begin settings, full screen windowed. I guess we're just going windowed. Oh, I love this. Though this does look pretty okay to start. I don't know. Okay, I think I got it working. So evaluation on. Why is it looking like that? That's not the screen we're on. What? What? Wait, explorer.exe. What? Is this the... Nope, that's just the file.
Oh, man.
These fucking games. Every time.
Power Drill Massacre has a fun demo.
Power Drill Massacre is pretty fun. Okay, share screen. Share this game. Okay. Okay, let's like... Can I...
I'm gonna go grab some water real quick.
No worries, this is gonna take a minute because this sucks. Okay, I got it, I think. So the next game we are playing is called Evaluation. You want to explain why you don't like Amnesia? Just because it was oversaturated for the time and I just kind of oversensitized that nerve. I didn't find any of the entities or any of the concepts presented in that kind of scary. I never really got too worried about it. I never got too into it either. I thought it was just kind of boring. But, you know, it is what it is. Okay. We're waiting for Kolani to get back. So, yeah.
Linky said, you want to explain why you don't like Amnesia?
Yeah, no, I did.
Oh, wait. You did? Okay.
Yeah, I did. It just is oversaturated. I just didn't like vibe with it as much. It's not my thing.
See, it insists upon itself. That's the issue.
Oh, you
Alright,
really
so-
like saying that. You fucking... it insists upon itself, Lois.
It insists upon itself, Lois.
Oh my god, Lois. This food is so fucking good. Oh, wow. Okay.
Peter, this food is so fucking good.
Okay, so this is the game. It's called Evaluation. You know what? I'm gonna give this game the best benefit of the doubt that I possibly can. I'm going to turn the lights off in my room and try and make it super ooky spooky. Ooh, the super spooky disconnecting my controller noise. Ooh.
Spooky dooky.
Yeah, it's gonna be so fucking scary. God, it's actually dark in my room now. Oh, it's so scary. Look at this. It's like, oh, it's very scary digital horror. Ooh. I'm sorry. The person who made this probably worked really fucking hard on this. I don't know how to make games.
I mean, they added like a CRT filter, so
It does kind of got that. Like, I see the like the scan lines and shit, and I'm like, that's cool. You know, if you can make things as close to 480i, which is the perfect aspect ratio, or not aspect ratio, but you know what I mean. Fucking, I'm in. 480i, we'll take it.
yeah.
Maybe 240i. I like that shit too. Begin evaluation. Welcome to the evaluation. Shortly, you will be asked a number of questions. The topics covered are not important right now, and it is important that you keep your mind clear. Please take as much time as possible and answer each question truthfully. Click below to proceed. Proceed. Self. First, some questions about you. Honestly, describe yourself using one of the selections below. Honest, dishonest. I think I'm pretty honest. Not to a fault. Like, I know how to, like, actually, like, lie to people. But, like, I think I'm a pretty honest person. I'm pretty direct if I have a problem. So, like, I'm pretty honest, yeah.
Yeah.
Think carefully now. How often do you think the people care... Wait, what? How often do you think the people you care about most think about you? This is actually kind of a weird personality flaw that I have. I just automatically assume that the second I'm outside of a room, no one's thinking about me. I think it's healthy that way, but like I genuinely, whenever someone's like, yeah, we were talking about you, and it's always in like a positive way, I'm like, fucking why though? I don't know. I just never assume anybody not cares enough, but like I never think that I leave an impression enough to be talked about, right?
Yeah. I get you.
Yeah. Interesting. Okay. Do you ever feel like the world would be a much better place if it just revolved around you? God, no. I am. Yeah, nah. Answer truthfully. Do you think it is easy to control people without them even realizing it?
Oh.
Honestly, I think the answer is more complicated than just it's easy or it's difficult, because like I honestly think that like even if you think you're duping people, I think it's like half and half, you and them. You can only really dupe people if they want to be, right? Like, people will always choose to believe the thing that is the easiest for them to believe, even if it's a lie. So, I do think it's difficult to, like, just convince someone of something that they truly will not believe in. So, like, I think that it's not easy. I think most people are aware of it, but, like, I don't know. It's kind of whatever.
I don't know, dog. Some people,
yeah, you could say that. You could say some people are naive, but I'm gonna say it's a little difficult. It's a little difficult.
not even naive, maybe just like susceptible to manipulation.
How often do you feel like someone is watching you? Even when you're alone, there's a person in your house and he has a big scary knife. Even when you're alone? This is actually kind of fucked up. This reminds me, I had a haunting experience, not too recently, but within like the last couple months, and it's one of those ones that like it affected me a little bit, and now I'm just like kind of casually wary of shit in my house now, It's weird.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
So like this actually happened. This isn't me like just making it up. It's and it's one of those things that, like you could look at and be like, oh, you were just dreaming or whatever. But I remember like I was going to bed. It was like 11 p.m. I was so fucking tired. I was uncharacteristically tired because I'm a late boy. I like staying up late, but I was just really tired. I was probably after kickboxing, but like I was going to bed, and I remember lying in my bed, eyes are closed, lights are out. I heard my roommate in the kitchen just like making something, and there was just I was in that border between sleep and not, where I was kind of dreaming. I was just like imagining something rather. I was aware that like I was basically awake, but I was just like, your mind wanders a little bit right before you're about to fall asleep. So you could call it like sleep paralysis or whatever. I could fully move and I was in complete control, but like I just conjured this image. And when you're like, when you dream, the best way to describe it is like it's a remix of things that you've already seen. So like whenever you see something in a dream, it's always weirdly familiar. And even if it's something that you don't think you've ever seen before, it's a remix of something you've seen. This specific set of imagery, it felt very alien. It felt like nothing. It felt like I've never seen it before. And I just, the image that I saw was an almost perfectly symmetrical forest that I was standing in. It was a small clearing where the canopy of trees had like a small break in it. And directly in front of me, there was a single large tree. Not like comedically large, but it was like a fully grown tree. There was sparse trees on either side of it. So it was just like, there was light coming from both sides of it. But right in front of it was, I don't even know if I could call it a man, but it was, my gut says a man with a red hoodie, black pants, and black shoes, and the hood was up. And something about this person made me afraid, and I don't know what it was. But in my mind, I'm naturally a very skeptical person. I'm like, this is literally just a dream. I'm spooking myself. But like, it's like knowledge was being put into my brain that wasn't supposed to be there. Like I knew that if I focused enough, I could see his face, and I was so curious. But the more that I focused on his face, the more he slowly began to turn to meet my gaze, and the closer I would get to him. And the way that I compare this experience, like the feeling I had, was it's like if a deer in the woods could sense the presence of a wolf. Like I felt like I was fucking with something I shouldn't have. Like I felt like the presence of some kind of predatory force that could do me harm. And I kept pushing it because I was like, yeah, of course, nothing, ghosts ain't real. And I just remember that I was just fucking shaking with fear in my bed in this kind of state. And that's when this thing turned around. And I say thing because it just, I don't know what skin tone it had on his hands or whatever, but I remember its face was an image that I've never seen before. It was the knot of a tree, like in a perfect circular pattern where the face would be, and I couldn't see any skin or hair or anything underneath. It was just this perfect tree knot that was completely bright silver with like black indentations on the inside, kind of like a silver rose where the insides are like a dark shadow. And I just remember being so fucking scared to look at it. But the second I keyed in and realized what I was looking at, like it was just this like tree thing, there was just this loud bang in my room, and I immediately got up and went, nope, we're not gonna think about him now. We're not thinking about that anymore. And yeah, there was a noise. There's nothing in my room. There's no pets in my room. Might have been a rat, but the timing felt like that was a warning. And now I do see there is something that happens in my room pretty much every second night. Ever since then. It's like every night to every second night. I will go to bed. I will turn my lights off. I will hop in bed. I'll take my pants and my shirt off because I sleep in my underwear because, I don't know, I like the feeling of the sheets on my skin. It's nice. And the lights are off. 1 minute goes by. 2 minutes goes by. 3 minutes goes by. 4. And about 5 to 6 minutes later, it sounds like someone's typing on my mechanical keyboard. It is 4 keys, 3 to 4 keys every time. Now, it could just be like the house settling and there's a creaking, but it's really weird that that started happening after I had this kind of thing. Now, I'm a skeptical guy. I'm a skeptical guy. I don't believe that there's actually a ghost. But that was the closest I've ever felt to being like, I am fucking with forces I don't understand.
I had a dream kind of like that recently.
Yeah.
Where I was like, I could feel like something was hostile towards me and the people I cared about. Like,
it's me, bitch.
I had like
I start beating on your door.
But no, I had a dream as well where I was walking through like a hotel, and there were like rooms made of like there was a room with flesh in it, you know?
Yeah.
And I was like trying to find my way out of this place. And so then like I saw like a giant porcelain doll, like with no features. It was just kind of like cleaning the hotel rooms. And so then like there's like a hole in the wall, like someone kicked a hole in the wall on the ground, and then there's a mirror across from it. And I look inside of the hole, and like I don't know, my like exterminator sense is like look in there and see if there's any like creatures in there.
Of course. That's the type of person you are.
Yeah, and so far I look in and it doesn't look like there's anything in there, but then I look in the mirror and like in my brain I can feel like there's like a interact like thing, you know, like I click on the mirror
a prompt,
with my brain. Right? Yeah, a prompt almost. I look inside of the mirror and like I see something scuttle across inside the wall, so I check again and I see like this little like fucked up doll inside, and I try to reach for it and it runs further away inside of the wall.
Yeah.
And so then like the porcelain doll like just starts fucking like chasing me. Like I had to like do something. And I remember like I like sent these messages to my roommate because like she was away when I had this dream. So I sent her a message. I said I had to appease the thing in my dreams. I made it angry. I had to play patty cake to calm it down, the doll with red hair and her steward.
Yeah.
It's this fucked up doll that lives in a small hole in a wall with this weird hallway. A giant porcelain maid guards its entrance. The maid doesn't look at you until you anger the doll in the wall. The wall would appear when I looked at the hole in the wall in the mirror. Then I got down on my hands and knees and reached inside. It was damp. The home at that point had 0% blood. I don't know why I knew what percentage, how the blood percentage inside of the house, but that was like something I knew.
Yeah.
Like I could smell it for some reason. But I knew I was going to find more at that later. It said, I think I said something about I'd found more on a previous run. Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm reading through this again. Another aspect of this is that in this dream I was a girl, but I wasn't me. You know what I mean?
You're basically like experiencing someone else's shit. See, that's the difference for me. This did not feel like a dream because I was very cognizant that I was lying in my bed and just imagining shit. And the part that kind of haunts me a little bit, especially about mine, is that for some reason there was this kind of thought at the back of my head that if I focused enough, I could have got a name. And that's the part that I'm like, nah, we're not crossing that one. Even if this is just my imagination.
Yeah, we're not gonna.
We're not fucking with that.
Ourselves nuts.
We're not gonna be like, oh, Nyarlathotep the Dark One. Oh, that's a cool one that I just pulled out of nowhere. That's cool. I'm just gonna use you as a D&D monster now. That's cool.
Yeah, you're my friend now.
But yes, continue if you had more to do, because like that is interesting. It does sound like it's very convoluted, like you were remixing a lot of weird shit.
Yeah, I was. I don't know, but I could sense that like whatever it was angry at me. And like whoever I was in the dream.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a very that was a new one for me. I've never up until that point I'd never been someone that wasn't me in the dreams. Like I've had like a lot of strange dreams throughout my life. I had one where like a recurring nightmare where I was trying to climb out of a spiral staircase forever.
Yeah.
That was a fun one.
Yeah, I'm the type of person that my dreams are very direct and very vivid, but like this was something on a very different level. It's one of those things that like I didn't recognize anything that was in like this dream. Now, the reason why I brought all of this up how often do you feel like someone is watching you, even when you're alone? The answer is rarely, but that dream really kind of was like, huh, that's weird.
Like maybe something is watching me.
I don't know. Oh, cool. Horror's beyond human comprehension. I don't know, man. It is interesting. I don't know. Nothing horrible's happening. 'Cause, I mean, like, how many people do you know that have died of ghosts? So it's like, not really Denny, but it is spooky. It is a little spooky.
Oh yeah, Linky was saying that they seriously think you should get your home exercised.
You'd be surprised to know that you're not the first person to tell me that. Do questions about your faith. Some questions. Do you believe in God? Ah, fuck.
We're getting into this on stream, huh?
I'm kind of agnostic, but I'm one of those guys that, like, I swear to God, I'm just gonna pull out the fucking pipe and turn into what's his name, Xavier Renegade Angel. At first, we have to just discuss what even is the concept of God. For me, I'm agnostic. I'm not an atheist by far. I am someone whom was raised Catholic. I tried Buddhism. I tried a bunch of other specific faiths, and none of them really clicked with me in a way that I was like,
this is the thing.
This makes sense, because again, I was in paleontology as well. So if ever I'm going to pick a religion, it has to be able to be reconciled with my beliefs in science and like my beliefs in the world itself. I will state, if I did believe in a god, I would probably become misotheistic. Like, I genuinely, like, with all the shit...
What the fuck does that mean?
A hatred towards divinity. That is just because I have had so much horrible shit happen to me, my friends, and everything, especially when I was a practicing Catholic, that I would pray to... Like, I would pray to God when I was, like, Catholic. Hey, could you please stop? Everybody is suffering. Everyone that I know is suffering. Why specifically me? What did I do? What did everyone that I know do? Like, when you're a kid and you're like 14, your grandparents die unexpectedly. Both your parents get diagnosed with cancer, and you basically lose all of your friends in one fell swoop. You really get your faith shaken if you're like, oh man, maybe God isn't such a kind individual. And I know that that's not the Christian way of looking at it, but if I believed in God, and if God is real, then if I go up there, then from my own specific standpoint, I would have a lot of questions to ask. So the answer is, do I believe in God? No, not particularly, but I am open to the concept. It just means that I have a lot of questions and reconciliations that I have to make.
Yeah.
What about you? Do you believe in a God? If you're comfortable disclosing.
That is a good question. I feel like the world is so chaotic that I feel like if there is a God, I don't think it's paying attention.
That, you know what? Got it. Yeah. Okay, so technically, no, there isn't an answer in the middle of it now. Based
truth in life. How important is faith to you?
Weirdly enough, the answer is very. Because even though I may not be a spiritual or religious individual, I do believe that there is a lot you can actually learn from faith. The specific version of Buddhism that was around my area was Shambhala Buddhism, which is this idea that's almost utopian, where if, like, you try and treat the world around you as if you were trying to make the perfect place for everybody to be happy, and if everybody worked that way, then the world would be that way. And I think that there's a lot of Christian morals that you can actually dig into that genuinely can improve your life. I do think that the Christian moral dichotomy is a little bit flip-flopped. You know, they are a little bit anti-gay at the best of times, but you know, there are some basic moral tenets that I do think a lot of people should heed, because I think they're a good moral guideline. But I don't think that you should, you know, make your entire life about it, but yeah.
There was this girl I dated for a while, and she was Muslim, and she kind of made me value faith a lot more.
Right? It's really weird.
Like I don't know, like seeing her perspective on her faith, really like it did change a lot of my like how I felt. Because I honestly, before I dated her, I was very like anti-religion, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I same as I
Um,
mentioned. I'm
yeah,
borderline misotheistic on the best of days.
yeah, exactly. So it's like, I don't know. I think I learned a lot about like why people believe in God, and like for me, it was never something I needed to be happy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where
For me, I always realized that like the most miserable parts of my life were when I was actively like praying for something to happen and it never did. But I do think that like faith is very important. I think even like from a non-spiritual standpoint, like having faith in something is a good way to just base your life. So I'm gonna say very. It's very weird that way, but yeah.
Mhm.
Consider the
Consider the
life
life
of
of
Jesus Christ. Oh God, the pain and struggle of this mortality. Do you think Jesus hated his only mother? What? One of the hardest lines I've ever heard was when my roommate just spit something out of nowhere, and it was the greatest trick the devil ever pulled wasn't um convincing mankind that he didn't exist. It's convincing everybody that God forgave us for killing his son. And I'm like, holy fuck, that goes hard. What the fuck? It's a good line. This is just a bunch of mumbo jumbo that is bad and stupid and dumb. And consider the life of Jesus Christ, the pain and struggle of his mortality. You think Jesus hated his only mother? No. I don't. I'm not up. I'm not really up on the Brobel. This is kind of cringe. This is just kind of like a. What if the Bible but evil? Whatever. If the devil offered to save your mother from death in exchange for your soul, would you accept it? Okay, so let's do like a little thought experiment here. Like, okay, mother dies. The devil is real. My mom's a good mom. She's cool. She's a little wacky, but she's okay. So she's probably going to heaven. Just in this hypothetical, devil's real. So instead, devil, it's like, hey, save your mom. I'm like, but I will see my mother once again in the eternity of heaven. Therefore, no, devil, shoo. That's a dumb question. That's a really dumb question. I like the little effect there, though. That's cute.
I don't think I would do that for my mom.
Yeah. Other reasons.
Other reasons.
What about your father?
I think my dad, nah.
Nah, again, it's like, oh, I'll just see him again someday. If we're operating on this thought experiment that, the devil is like, hey, go save your mom. And I'm like, I mean, just give it like 50 years, I'll see him again, right? Heaven.
Yeah,
I'm a good person, Unless I'm already going to hell, then fuck it. Let's live it up. Like,
Yeah, let's give mom and dad a couple more years.
Something like that. Final question. Was the gift of reason a mistake?
You know what? Yeah.
Nah. I don't know. Reasoning, conversation, convincing other people. I don't know. No, not really. Angels and demons. Oh, this is gonna get cringe. This is you got. You know what? This game had me for like the first little bit because it got me talking about cool shit. Now it's just like there's a big scary monster in your house. For your next test, you will be shown a number of images. You must determine and judge if they're angel or demon. I get it, because the majority of the demons are just fallen angels, so they all kind of look the same. Let's see if my memory of the Ars Goetia is... Oh, look carefully. It's an angel. It's angle. Obviously. It's an angle. The Ars Goeta, or whatever. Look again. That's the angel. Don't trust everything you see. That's a demon.
That's a demon.
Fallen angel. That's the fucking... I can't remember the name, but I remember seeing it. That's fucking Paimon right there, dog. Poor thing.
Okay.
Brother, that's a fish. That is not
No,
an.
that looks like a bird to me.
That's like a. Actually, yeah, that looks like a bird. Is that a dead bird? Yeah. Flew into my office.
Sure, it's a demon.
It's a dead bird. There's no option for dead birds.
No, but the thing is, it's trying to gain your sympathy. It's a demon.
Okay.
Do you think it's cruel?
I don't. I think that's a snake.
That looks like a centipede.
Yeah, I see it actually. It's a bug. It's not a.
And what the fuck is cruel about it? It's just crawling around something.
It's just a bug. It's an angel. We're not saying good or evil. We're saying angel or demon. Or I guess we're supposed to, but like.
Yeah.
It's a bug.
Linky is saying the gift of reason is referring to the tree of knowledge. The forbidden fruit was not a gift. Humanity was tricked by the devil to consume the fruit.
Oh yeah. Okay, gift of reason. Forgot about that.
Yeah, that's why I said no. I just didn't feel like getting into the theological.
No, go for it. Because again, it's been a
shit.
while since I've done my Brobel studies, so.
Oh man, dude, I grew up having to read the fuck out the Bible.
Oh yeah, that's where you got your gift of gab. That's an
angel.
It's an angel? Really? What's your reasoning?
It's a baba boy.
It's a little baby boy? Little baby boy?
A little baba boy.
Little baby boy? Contact!
Or for contact, okay.
Okay.
I'm a practicing Christian. Yeah.
Next, we begin the most important and notably dangerous section. We will now attempt to commune with the dead. Oh, for fuck's sake. Who or what you may encounter depends on your previous answers. Please exercise caution.
Waiting.
Please remain calm while the program is in progress.
All right, so what, are you getting graded or some shit?
They're like, oh, we're going to contact your dead nana. I'm like, oh, cool. I guess. Regulate your breathing and remain mindful. There's a big, scary demon snake in your house. You hear noises? I forgot you were like, what religion were you, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh, dude, I was raised a Jehovah's Witness, and that's when everybody in the fucking chat goes wild.
Yeah.
They were like, you were one of those?
Tracking eye movement? I don't have a camera hooked up. Am I supposed to?
I don't know. I mean, I guess you could use your mouse. S-A-T... Samuels.
Samael, the poison of God. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Samael! Okay, cool.
Enoch being like suddenly so much makes sense. What do you mean?
You may notice some changes in the atmosphere of your environment. The spirit has already manifested itself at this point. It always comes back to that. It's always there's a big scary man in your house. Don't look behind you. Don't look behind you. It's so scary. I'm like, we will now attempt to visualize it for full contact. Okay, first of all, the Samael is depicted in the Ars Goetia or the Ars Goetica or whatever the fuck it's called as a fucking snake, because that's what the name is. Samael means the poison of God. Cool, and that's what it is. I know that there's like a lot of debates about that, but like, you know, I used to be into demonology because I was a fucking dweeb. So this better be a snake, you fuckers. This better be a snake. Oh, the screen's a little red. That's scary though. Oh, what's this?
Rendering.
It's just
this combinarized image. Oh no, it's gonna crash before it even finishes rendering.
Oh no, it's scary. This is not scary.
Oh no, it's Michael Myers.
Oh my god, it's Urban Spook. That's terrifying.
I remember when one of those came to my door. I told him it was a Satanist one time. So better than the fucking Mormons. You know, actually, fun fact: my high school crush was a Mormon.
God, that's a power. That's a power couple there. Just
And,
Jehovah's
and
Witness
also,
and Mormon.
Like
So my mom is like my family's Salvadoran. We had like a restaurant, and like the Mormon girl, her family ran the rival restaurant in town. It's so funny. You know, we had like a whole Krusty Krab, the chum bucket sort of thing going.
I will use this. Would you like to hear my voice?
Yeah, sure. Fuck it. I guess so.
I don't like this because, like, the biggest thing, because this is already hitting everything, right?
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to hit yes because it's just gonna make a fuck off loud fucking noise. It does it. I hate these games. Let's go for it. What do you sound like? Loading audio interpretation. Cool.
Nah, it's gonna be whispers. I think that's what it's gonna be.
Hear my voice, child. Just as he was seduced by the snake, so shall you be driven to the fluid by my word. I will not suffer you. I shall set you free.
The fuck does this say?
Your blood is not your own, but
See, this is a different kind of slop. This is
of your
what's it called?
father's.
Analog horror slop.
Tonight, when you sleep, you will dream of mashing.
Bro needs a fucking Pepto.
By the way,
Oh, no, you
just
can change
by the
your
way,
shit.
epilepsy warning. This game is supposed to have seizures. Shit. This program is attempting shutdown. Please do not turn off your device. I dropped my sprue. I was fucking with something. I feel like I got the fucking wind knocked out of my sails. I'm just like, this is so fucking lame.
Yeah. You were so ready for it, and then now it's just like, eh.
Well, same shit. It's like, it's lame. I knew it was gonna be lame. And this is, I hate these. Because again, it always is just like, there's a big scary man in your house. He's gonna hurt you.
He's gonna hurt you.
Do you think I would leave you? I could tell you of my fall and my father's betrayal. There are many things I could tell. Okay, cool. I guess I don't read fast night. My time is short, but I will leave you with a gift. I can tell you your future. However, you will have to choose the path. What do you want?
Oh, it's turning red.
It doesn't look like it's ready to...
Play Fortnite with Bob, Cleveland, and Hank. You know what? Low key, yeah, I'd be done.
Today, Junior!
This is fucking late, dude. This game is scary. Night Lords. Have I joked you?
Kolani, I'm putting this evil on you. What do I click?
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, number 5. Middle bottom.
Who would have
The devil.
thought? On your
You
knees,
on
on your
your
knees, on your knees. Okay.
Devil's kinky like that.
Goddamn right. It is so full of rage and weakness. A flame rises, flickering and dancing.
It's
A
like
future
analog horror, except now
enclosed
the
in
tiny bit of
flame.
interactivity mixed in this shitty pacing and endless suspense bait. We gave up the elevator game for this. You know what? It's like similar tier. You know what? I'd rather take this. This one actually has like some interesting visuals. The elevator game, I'm not gonna lie, it was like Tumblr comic I was not right. I was not down with it. I would rather watch him play this personally.
Really? I mean, we did have some interesting stories.
Yeah,
Wait,
we
what
did.
would you have you ever wished to burn your skin or the flesh of others? No.
Your future is certain.
It was fate that brought us together. Thank you, my Dark Lord Satan. Let us
What is with
pray.
this fucking raccoon kaleidoscope in the background?
I'll be honest, I prefer the elevator game. This is so fucking lame. This game would be wild on psychedelics, dude. This is like one of the worst ones. Well, okay, visually this one's pretty okay, but like I'll be 100 with you, big dog. It's not the better one of the better ones I played. It's pretty okay. I can sense your fears. Okay.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I bet you can, buddy.
Wash
Wash them away, child.
Clear your mind.
Clean your...
Dude, but you know what'd be fucked up if just suddenly like it says I know what you're afraid of, and then the mask contorts itself into the shape of a silver tree knot. I would fucking shit myself.
That'd be crazy.
I'd be like, oh guys, the stream's over.
Samael might actually be watching you.
Yeah, choose carefully, child. Speak to a loved one, see an angel, or hear the voice of God. What would get me the most cringe response?
Man.
I kind of think hear the voice of God. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
See an angel would be funny because I feel like it'd be stupid, but hear the voice of God, it'd probably be like. Let's see.
Oh, what the fuck is this FNAF 4?
Fucking. Whoa.
Oh, this is iPhone footage, bro. Is it?
Oh my god, the video just looped. It's gonna loop in a second. Watch this. Wait. Wait. Okay, maybe I just missed it. I don't know. I did it again!
There it is.
What the fuck? Dude, you couldn't just transition. Like, we have like AI transitioning things. This is... I cannot even listen to you.
Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down. That should have been the thing that plays when you hear the voice of God.
This is literally just someone recruit. Thank you.
I am the Omnitrix. I am omnivorous.
There's a big scary god in my room, and he has a knife. Was this made by 13 years? They're all like this. When you were alone.
Pretty impressive if a 13-year-old managed to make this, I'd say.
I was there.
Oh, it's a tree, so tree now.
You were lost. I showed you the path. My blessings are a river, but you are poison in the water. Get it, Samael? Poison of God? That's funny. You defy me, descent of Jesus. And my eye will not spare, nor will I have a pity. I will bring the plague. I will send the sword. Well, come at me if you think you're hard enough.
Great callback.
Yeah. I can't.
I will cleanse this land, and none shall inherit this earth child.
Okay, cool. You're gonna look at my computer name and then tell me
Oh my
name's
god.
Connor.
And then Mary's AI face is gonna turn and look straight at you.
Yo, bro, that actually would fuck me up a little bit. Fatal error? Oh no! Please enter password. Guide.
Can you put in Baba Booey? Thanks. Submit. Access denied. Jesus. Samuel, yeah. God. Try Yeshua.
Oh,
Ah, fuck it. I forgot my password. That always works. Were you gonna put my name?
no, I was gonna say fucking Joseph. Jesus, Satan, your mother,
Try your mother.
father. Password. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Gabriel's a good one.
All right.
I
Joshua Tomar.
Joshua Tomar, that would have worked.
Wait.
Outcome 3 of 4. Lay within the praises of his name. Sleep well, child. That was it. That was a text adventure. Well, what was that game called?
It was called Evaluation. It just closed itself.
Okay.
Cool.
Well, that was Evaluation by Tooth and Claw.
Yeah.
Chicken and rice. That would have been a good one. All right.
That was lame.
Well, everybody.
Every single one of those is lame. I hate those styles of games. It's like, again, it's always just there's a big, scary. This shit was ass. See, I like the elevator game. The elevator game now feels kind of cool, but it's not because it's bad.
I didn't like the elevator game at all. Listen, I'm more turned off by the Tumblr slop than this one.
I get it. You're just homophobic. It's fine.
No, I've just been around too many fucking Tumblr people.
They like to mash their little dolls together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I've got a very low tolerance for that sort of thing.
That's very fair. And you could kind of sense it the second I told you when you looked up.
Yeah, look, listen, as an artist, you know, you hang around certain groups of people, you know, and sometimes
that sounds like you're
sometimes
getting close to being homophobic. It's just...
Oh, I'm not. No. Trust me. Listen, I got kicked out of my parents' house for liking men as well as women, but you know, liking men. So you know, listen, I get to say the thing.
Yeah.
Linky said $1.99. Remember my rant is what I meant.
Oh no, I get you. I will state on to weird pride stories. One of the funniest like moments ever is like when I admitted to my mom that I had dated a man before. She had one of those, oh no, not my baby. Oh no, don't tell your dad. And I told my dad, and he had the funny. So like my dad's old fashioned, but he's also voted liberal many years, and he's a very odd duck. So don't judge him. I love him deeply. When I said, hey, I've dated men in the past, he just looked at me and said, good on you. Women suck anyway. Going the other way. Okay, well, thanks for being supportive, I guess. Yeah.
That's so funny.
Love my dad. But yeah.
Your dad's a little gem.
I might do this again. I kind of like playing through like a bunch of random games. I didn't look up anything about any of these, so they're there. Elevator Hitch. I might give it a shot. Again. Oh, stream. What?
Okay.
It really just depends on how I'm feeling. I might look into it. It kind of got me. It kind of got me a little bit. It just depends on
Peter
what I'm
Divine. Low key, you're right, but also like, yeah, it just hit my it hit my cringeometer.
Yeah, I get you, because you know that they mash their little action figures together when you're not looking.
Yeah,
it's
no,
not
for
the
sure.
best. Yeah.
Like,
but yes, I'm a fan of what we did tonight. I might do more again next week. What do you guys think in chat? Should we do more 3 scary, 4 scary, whatever horror games? We're totally just ripping off Murky Plier, but like, you know.
Yeah, no. I was just saying we should play horror games because I know you have like a backlog of horror games that you like that are good.
Oh no, mine are all
So
long form shits. So it's like,
oh, okay. So I guess like doing tiny little like
the little
indie
snippets,
games
they're
and shit
fun.
like
And
that.
also I like exposing itch.io games because they're
Yeah,
always such a
sure.
random crapshoot of just the
I mean,
most
hey,
bizarre shit.
We could do another Newgrounds game stream at some point.
Yeah, next week, fucking play Psycho Pump. Fucking maybe. I love that game. I don't know what you
I
think
like
of that
it as
game.
well.
Yeah.
I like it as well. I'm a big fan of Psycho Pump. Okay. I hate playing Psycho Pump. I like thinking
But
about
it's
Psycho Pump.
right. It's one of those games that just like this is like one of the most obtuse games I've ever seen.
Oh my god!
Your
it pissed me
ability
off
to
so
respond
much.
to anything is literally one option, and that is hammer, and that's it. But yeah.
Yeah. But listen, the aesthetics are fire. I like the character of what's her
Vina,
name again?
Vena.
Vina. Yeah, she's fun. She's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had to. I've played through that, like not through the whole game, but I've played through parts of that game so many times. I haven't beat the whole game, mind you, but like
It's
I played through it.
wild.
Yeah, so I'm playing through it slowly as needed. Just because I can't stand some parts of that game.
That game
have
has
made me
such
rage
a
quit.
yes. That game is such an aesthetic. It is such a fucking aesthetically pleasing game, but by fucking god, is that game just not everyone's cup of tea, right?
It angers me.
Oh
It
yeah,
angers me
but
so
it's one of those ones like you could look at that game and be like, "Damn, I wish this was my thing," because like it's really good. It's like me with like any fighting game ever. I am so unbelievably dog shit at fighting games, but like every time I look at them, I'm like, "Man, I wish I could play this," but I fucking get my ass beat on anything. Those aren't lizards. They're called thraits. They're weird.
And they're thick.
Very, yes. It's very uncomfortable. I don't know. They're people.
I mean, listen, they're just people.
They're just there. They're just there.
They're just very well endowed people.
Yep. But regardless, that is it's getting late. I am tired, and I've had a long day of doing Father's Day celebrations with my dad. We had a lot of fun conversations. It's been a lovely night. If you are participating in the Ultimate Book Club, we are going to be watching The Seventh Seal for next week, so feel free to watch The Seventh Seal and then engage in the conversation then. By the way, Enoctris Majestus, I love Prototype. It's the only games that I've ever actually platinumed. But in general, next week, feel free to show up for Sunday. After that, I'm going to be disappearing for a week or two. Just going on travels, going out to Ohio of all places. But regardless, any closing words, colonoscopy?
Don't call me that ever again.
Don't-
I'll kill you. No, I'm kidding.
Don't fucking say that shit.
My closing remark is watch Tron 2 on Newgrounds. And enjoy that cartoon that my friends and I worked on. That's the only thing I'm gonna plug tonight. Yeah, and then again, watch The Seventh Seal. Thank you. I hope you guys had a great night. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I know I had a lot of fun in going through these horror games. I think the first one was definitely the best. Next time, maybe we should start with the sloppiest looking one first and then work our way to the goats.
Nah,
so that we can
skip. We gotta let the chat vote. We have to let the chat vote.
Okay, fine. We'll let the chat vote on shit.
We'll figure something out. We'll do horror games again next week, but like I might be like, hey, what do you guys want? Shoujo visual novels. I'm like, okay.
Ooh, I'm down for it. Let's play through fucking. Oh no, those are all fucking long though.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But itch.io, those are for smaller games, so.
That's true. Newgrounds too. Newgrounds too.
Newgrounds
I'm
too?
gonna keep plugging Newgrounds. We're gonna keep shilling
Of
Newgrounds.
course, of course. But everybody, good
got
night. We'll see you all next week. Same bat time, same bat place. And don't ever forget, there's a big scary man in your house right now, and he has a knife, and he's going to be right behind you, and you can't stop him. Fucking.
And it's me.
Yeah.